Hey peeps, we are back with our Elimination Chamber Special. I don't know why I just said peeps, I never say that. We're back with our Elimination Chamber Special. We're doing what we usually do. We go through old matches, new matches, predictions, any other random bullshit that comes to mind. If you're listening live, hi, how's it going? Tweet us, SLTD Radio, and you'll get involved, do your thing. We've actually had a tweet, is right. Yeah, there you go. We're here with Adam and George. Adam.
Whoop, whoop. Sorry, that was for Davey. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, do you know what? Right. So before we get into this, the whole whoop whoop thing has totally took off. It's a whoop whoop movement because he's changed his name to whoop whoop.
I like it.
Okay, I'm not gonna whoop whoop anymore because it's kind of annoying me. And I think I'm annoying the neighbours and people downstairs. Like, why is he whooping so much? What is up with this shit? Adam, how are we, lad?
I'm alright.
Are you the dad yet?
Not a dad yet.
That's a bit shit, isn't it? That's a bit shit.
Not quite as fatherhood yet.
No.
But we've got our bouncing ball today. Little previous ball. Hush hush. Don't know what the hush hush was, to be honest.
What's that? Hush hush. That's weird.
When you're bouncing on the ball. Hush hush.
Okay, alright. George, anyway, we'll come back to that. George, how are you, fella?
I'm shattered, mate.
Nice.
Absolutely shattered.
I know why you're shattered, and it's not because of goosing. So, why?
No, it's not. Sadly.
Why are you shattered? Tell all.
I decided in my infinite wisdom to go for a 10k run earlier today. And, yeah, now I'm absolutely knackered.
That's fucking stupid.
Wisdom is not infinite.
No.
Definitely.
That's not the best. Why would you think it's a good idea to go on a run?
I just felt like doing it, to be honest. It's been the first day it's not been raining for ages, so that kind of helped the decision. I didn't intend to run 10k though.
That's such a Scottish thing to do. Fucking hell, it's not raining. Fucking hell, it's the middle of summer, let's run.
He's in Scotland, that's why. As soon as that rain goes away, shorts on, get out there for the jog.
I swear to God, I'm not lying to you, there was pricks out in shorts today.
Was they?
Yeah.
That's insanity. Did you jog
like proper Hawaiian shorts?
You jogged in flip-flops, didn't you? Because you thought, yeah, practically on the beach, yeah.
No, I had a pair of espadrilles on, that's what I was wearing, so.
Nice. Why are you running in what are espadrilles? What are these?
They're like sandals.
Ah, right, okay. Snazzy sandals.
Yeah.
Pound shop, lad. Don't be getting these snazzy shit.
Sandals with loads of straps on them.
Like
Jesus ones.
Like your Jesus ones. Like a Roman emperor.
Yeah.
I like it. Anyway, yeah, we're just chatting shit for a bit like we usually do. I say if you want to tweet us, it's SLTD Radio, and yeah, if you want to come at us with some. Come at me, bro. If you want to come at us with some
Strictly confrontational.
with some Elimination Chamber business, like what you think of old ones, your favourite one, blah blah blah, 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 all that, jazzy fizzle. Then
any Elimination Chambery.
Yeah, you can. I just want to say before we go any further, because I would like to get a bit of input on this. I'm thinking of doing a
shit.
A massive shit. Like an interview series with British wrestlers. I've mentioned this a few times on my Twitter and my Facebook and all that shit. Just wondering if there's anybody would like to see or hear or anything. I don't know if it's definitely going to be. Probably at first it won't be a show. It'll be like a post. But when time frees up, I'm hoping to do a show out of it. But don't quote me on that, because it might not happen, because these shitloads going on, especially coming up to WrestleMania and that, so don't quote me. But if there's anybody you're like, oh, I've seen that guy wrestle, I wonder why he's doing that and what he's doing that, and you know what I mean, I want to know a little story, hit me up, tell me, I'll get in touch with that guy. Or that girl. Seems to have a lot of girls, like, every time, like, I've tweeted it and Facebooked it, and I've had a lot of, like, women wrestlers being like, oh, I'm interested in thingy, which is...
That's alright, though.
I know, it's good, I just, when you're not expecting something, and I was like, I really didn't think that would happen, but maybe it's just me dashing good looks, and they're just thinking, I like to talk to this guy.
You're dashing good looks?
Yeah.
You've been tweeting you, mate. It's not like they came up to you face to face.
I've got a picture.
You handsome man, what do?
Okay, just because you look like a small child that the guy who owns Monster threw up on, on your Twitter picture.
Do you want to feel me stubble?
Doesn't mean it's like that. To be fair, I'm with my missus, so I do look quite good. You know, not that I look good next to. No, that sounds bad. Like, I don't mean I look good because I'm standing like look at her, she's awful. I don't mean like that. I just mean, you know, I'm dressed up for the occasion. You know what I mean?
If you've never listened before, every 2 weeks, Greg digs a hole for himself, just a little bit further down.
I do, yeah, I do. It's the way forward. Anyway, we've been watching Elimination Chambers and such.
Well, that seemed the right way to go, seeing as though we were coming up to an Elimination Chamber Special.
Okay, so you not being a fan, right? Before, not being a fan, but in the time that you stopped watching it, in the time that you started watching it again, you never really seen. No, you did see. You knew what Elimination Chamber was, but you were never around to see Elimination Chamber.
No, it was like it's obviously it was after I sort of left.
Because you
left. I was never there, like, you know.
Yeah. Are you also on a sabbatical? Let's say.
Yes, I am.
Was you on a 10-year sabbatical from wrestling?
Yeah, I was the first one to do it. Yeah,
like a certain Philip Brooks. Yeah. So what? Like, it was 2002 was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a Survivor Series.
Who won the first one?
Can't remember.
Really? You watched it yesterday?
I didn't watch. I was like the later one that I watched.
Shawn Michaels.
I thought it was Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels won it looking horrendous. If anybody remembers the first Elimination Chamber, Shawn Michaels' pants were like shit brown, basically. They were like shit brown and he cut all his hair off. And they were shit brown kicks because they were meant to have like chaps over them. And they weren't ready, so he only wore half a pair of pants. Well, not half a pair, but
he only wore his inner pants.
Yeah, he wore his inside pants, not his outside pants.
That's like me just going to work with my long johns on because I can't find my jeans.
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's kind of what's happened. So what did you think of the Elimination Chamber and shit?
They're good. I mean, like I say, I've seen them before.
Yeah.
But, right, I said this to you before, I watched the 2011 one first for some reason, because that was just the first one that I came to, so I just went, yeah. So I watched this.
On your YouTube.
John Morrison was a beast in it.
Jomo Sapien.
Jomo was just all over the place, flying around and that.
Adam, 5 years too late, has turned into a Jomo Sapien.
Yeah, and he's not even around no more.
No, he's not. He's not even here.
No, but I thought it was weird that he was there. He was like out of place. He was the out of place one.
He was the and quote unquote, I hate saying this because it's a terrible term, but he was the spot monkey of that match.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
For once, you're not saying about Kofi Kingston.
I know, yeah, I hate saying about Kofi Kingston because I think it's like it seems a bit racist. Like, I don't mean it like that. He's just. If
you don't mean it like that, then it's not racist.
that's what I'm thinking. Know what I mean? Yeah. So what did you think of
it was boss. I fully.
It was 2011.
No, what? I can't actually. It was that. Was it Sheamus at the end with Morrison?
Did CM Punk win?
CM Punk. I can't remember, but it was just the most awful ending ever. This is why I can't remember it, even though I watched it last night, because somebody got pinned. And then I think someone got left, I don't know, suplexed or some shit. and that was the end of the match, like within like 5 seconds, and I was just like, well, they've just put a load of hard work into that for the shit ending there, haven't they? So I wasn't impressed with the ending. Yeah, the ending of the chamber never really is that good. I've never seen, actually, I can remember one really good ending, and that was the one the Undertaker won. I don't know if he's won 1 or 2, but one that Undertaker won when he was with Batista. I think it was like 2008, and Batista had him was like lawn darting him into the. Taker's won 3.
Has he? He was like lawn darting him into the.
No, he's won 1. He's done. So far, 3. My mistake.
Is it 1? Is he won 1? Okay, but this one then, whatever this one was, and yeah, he was like pushing him into the cage while he was on his shoulder, and then as Batista stepped back, he like rolled over the ropes and ended up with like the Undertaker on his feet, and Batista in the tombstone position. Oh, it was fucking fantastic the way it was done. It was clever. I liked it. Do you know what I mean? It was good. Yeah. What do you think of Elimination Chambers in general, George?
It's hard to say. Like, it's not quite a cage match. It's not quite Hell in a Cell. They've kind of just threw them both together and seen what works. It depends who's in it. It's the same as with any match, though. To be fair.
Yeah, I suppose. I am I am totally of the opinion that the earlier ones are so much better than the later ones. Like when it was at No Way Out, it was such a good it was proper brutal. When it was at No Way Out.
No Way Out.
Yeah, there's a few of them I think it was at like 2 or 3 years. Yeah, 2 years. It started going to No Way Out, and then it turned into Elimination Chamber, which I hate when they do that anyway. Turn a gimmick match into a pay-per-view name.
I mean, like a TLC.
Yeah, it's annoying. Fatal 4-way. It's annoying. You know what I mean? Royal Rumble. I'm joking.
Elimination Chamber. It's just, there's no need. Like, they're restricting themselves, so you have to have it between the Rumble and WrestleMania. Like, why wouldn't you have that in the middle of the year sometime?
Yeah.
When there's fuck all else happening.
Exactly. I think it's like not even that.
A September move or something like that.
Yeah, but it's not even that they've limited themselves to that. It's the fact that it used to be that if there was like a few contenders for the title, like the general manager or Vince or whatever, come out and go, all right, these 6 of you, I know what we're gonna do. And then like it would be like they're all kinds of having a rivalry, trying to get the title, and then they'll go, sound, we'll have an Elimination Chamber, and then it'd be like, oh my god, this is awesome. And then it built to a good build, do you know what I mean? Because it was like, well, this is adding a new dynamic to the rivalry that is these 6 people trying to fight for the title. But at the same time, it's been a while since they've had 6 people who are fighting for the title. Do you know what I mean? Like,
there hasn't been a 6-man rivalry sort
of
thing.
Do you know what I mean? It's always like the last few years, especially like the last 2 or 3 years, it's always been you qualify for the Elimination Chamber. It was never like, okay, well you want to have this fight, so we'll go, or have like 4 or 5 of them, and then it'll be like one person will qualify. You know what I mean? And then that's how it'll work. And I've always thought that was a better idea than being like, we're having an Elimination Chamber, so you've got to qualify for it, because it's just like, well, what the fuck, like, that's bullshit. It should just be like a random thing that someone throws out, and it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like a TLC, it should be like, someone should come in and be like, okay, you want to have a ladder match? I don't want one, but let's have a TLC match. Do you know what I mean? And like, things like that, I think it ruins the...
Yeah, should we have a cage match? You know what? Only want an LSL match, would you?
Yeah.
Elimination Chamber.
Exactly, that's what I mean. It's like...
If you were 4 others, and I'll still take you on anything.
Yeah, it's like, even with the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, it ruins the Hell in a Cell, because every year you've got to have a Hell in a Cell. And
yeah,
it's just
like a few and far between.
Yeah.
The live matches and that way back when.
Do you know what I mean? It ruins it in the sense that it's like, oh well, they're gonna have a Hell in a Cell match. Fantastic. And usually the rivalries aren't built up enough to have a Hell in a Cell match. It's just there because it's an event. Like, remember a few years ago, Punk and Ryback. It just ruined the idea of a Hell in a Cell match, because it was like, it's time for a Hell in a Cell match. Do you know what I mean? Yep. It wasn't like, okay, well, I'm going to kick your ass. Well, you keep running away, so let's put her in a cage. Fuck putting in a cage, let's put her in a Hell in a Cell. You know what I mean? Then it's like, ooh. And then it adds excitement to the rivalry. It's not just like, well, we're rolling into this event, so let's have one.
What we're doing.
Yeah, it's just, I don't get I don't understand why they do it like that, to be honest. But it's lazy, I think. It's totally lazy. That's all it comes down to.
I don't know, I think they probably just done it in the first place because of the brands, so they could have 2 big, massive main matches
that makes sense,
on one main event. But then obviously, since it's not really SmackDown versus Raw, like SmackDown brand versus Raw brand anymore, is it? It's all mixed into one, so obviously you don't want 2 no more. Yeah,
there's only one, and it's only for one title on that, so yeah, it just seems a little bit like, it's just lazy, if you ask me, I think. That's all it comes down to. I don't like the fact that they're getting away with just throwing these matches that used to mean something into an event because it's the name of it. You know what I mean? It's like, get a grip. You know what I mean? Lazy WWE.
You say that, but I'm quite excited.
I am, because I like Elimination Chamber. I mean, it's not my favourite match, but I like watching it. Do you know what I mean? I like the idea of
the
it.
entrances take the piss.
Yeah, they do.
Take the piss.
Yeah, we were watching I can't remember what one we were watching. We were watching one of them anyway.
One with Masters and Big Show.
Oh, yeah. And it was like 20 minutes into the video file.
Oh yeah.
Still they were coming out.
He was just coming out and like Carlito was throwing apples and that like, and you just come on man, not throwing them, spitting them everywhere.
Just throwing apples into the crowd.
Coffee ones for the air because he was a bit of a cunt.
It's like, our first C-bomb, look at that.
Yes.
No way. Yes. Yeah, George. Anyway, before we get into what did you just do?
Nothing at all.
What did you just do?
Nothing at all.
Okay. Before we get into it, and I know Davey is listening, and he wrote an article about it saying that do we really need a February like pay-per-view with the Royal Rumble going into the
WrestleMania.
Going into WrestleMania. Yeah, good job. You know what it's called. Do you think not so much do we need a pay-per-view, but do they need to have Elimination Chamber like such a it kind of takes away from the Royal Rumble, I think, because I would much rather win a Royal Rumble than attempt to win an Elimination Chamber. I'll be honest with you.
I suppose
I'm thinking Elimination Chamber is far harder than a Royal Rumble. You know what I mean?
Dave, whoop, but it's typical WWE to fuck things up by taking specialty matches and overusing it. Really seen makes it more wanted.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree. That's what it is. It's like every year you're getting two. Like it used to be before Hell in a Cell became a main event. Was Hell in a Cell was like 14 years old and there'd been like 10 of them. No. Now there's been like fucking 30 of them, something like that. And it's just like it's a waste. It's a waste of the excitement that you're like, ooh, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah. So George, do you think that they need to have such an event that is Elimination Chamber just before WrestleMania? That was my question.
I don't think there's any need to have a pay-per-view in February.
I also agree with this, I'll be honest.
To be honest, because the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania are the two biggest pay-per-views of the year. So why would you have anything in the middle that kind of took away from what they were?
Just have a shit one, bring a shit one back like the St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Don't he ever did one of them, didn't he?
Don't know, I just remember it for some reason, it sticks in my head.
Yeah. Do you know why St. Valentine's Day Massacre sticks in your head? I know this and it's kind of sad that I know this.
Go ahead, this could be massively gay.
It's not that gay, but at the St. Valentine's Day Massacre was 1999, so how old were we? This will decide how gay it was.
74.
15 years ago.
Well, not you. Jesus. What?
15 years ago, so we were like 11.
We were, okay, so it's not gay. Right, St. Valentine's Day Massacre was the first pay-per-view that me and you went out on to buy on video.
Maybe that's why I remember
That's why you remember it. And the second was, about a month later, we bought King of the Ring 1999 because we knew that Mick Foley fell out, like, in 4, got launched off the top. Yeah, and I remember going to like WH Smith's and like somewhere random, like somewhere we never usually go, like not town, but like Ormskirk or some shit like that with your half fella, and your half fella was like, what is this shit? And you were just like, it's an 18, but you've got to buy it. Yeah. I always remember that. Why is it 18? It's the tits here. And it was like, no, why?
No, why you buy it?
Yeah. I always remember that in the queue, your half fella being like, it's an 18 and there's no tits. Wouldn't be arse. Like, that's your half fella right there. Come on.
Man, don't even know about that.
What's Twitter saying?
Your bird's tweeted in saying it's massively gay.
You're massively gay?
Obviously, that was my response as well. Your Brad's listening. Hi, Brad. Tweeted in saying
that was massively gay.
Saying the same.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad. Saying he thinks Elimination Chamber takes away from the Rumble.
This is true. What's Davey?
Davey, whoop, whoop. Saying he could do a Saturday night special on the road to WrestleMania instead of a February pay-per-view.
That would actually make sense.
Yeah.
You see, the reason why that does make sense, but you know which company we're talking about, don't you?
Yeah.
The nonsensical type.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So, I think you mentioned Davey's article earlier. Like that pretty much just summed up what I feel about it. Like, just a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
It gives you more weeks to build towards the matches that mean something, or build other matches up. If there's not a pay-per-view fucking it up in the middle.
See, that's what I think is like. It's already. How many weeks away are we from WrestleMania?
6.
I couldn't tell you.
7 weeks, aren't we? think it's 7. Say 6 or 7, and The Undertaker hasn't even come back yet. And you just think, why are you wasting time on building rivalries to an Elimination Chamber match when
you need to build the storyline?
Yeah, when you need to build like the reason WrestleMania is WrestleMania. One of the staples of WrestleMania is The Undertaker, and he's not even back yet. And it's just like, why are you wasting your time on an Elimination Chamber? And it's like, it's sort of starting a rivalry between Randy Orton and Batista, because they're going to be in WrestleMania main event, and it could all change. It could be somebody else in Batista, and it's just like, why even bother doing it? Do you know what I mean? It just gets in the way, and it just confuses shit.
Complicates it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
When you see them win the Rumble, you go, boom, there's the match at WrestleMania. Love all
yeah,
that. You know
basically.
That's what you're looking forward to, and that's what the build-up should be. 2 months of just pure fucking building the shit out of WrestleMania. Have a month off the pay-per-view, and then have a massive WrestleMania. Put WrestleMania up to 6 hours, if you've got it.
It's already on for 6 hours, where have you been on?
Not for 12 then.
It's probably on for more, actually. So, no, it's on for 6. It's got an hour pre-show, 4 hours, and then an hour post-show.
Oh no, see, I've gone there. Watch the
It's a long time now.
It's a long ass day if you're over here, that's all.
Yeah, man.
You know, you're already... Like,
why do you think I take a week off work?
Fair enough.
And the thing is, I know you're not joking about that, like, you probably will take the week off.
Is Bird already else?
Yeah, my Bird's still... I take the week off. I've never ever worked WrestleMania week in my life. Never. Never once have I worked that week. From the first, I usually... Because the last couple of years I've worked... like, the last few years I worked, like, Sunday, Wednesday. So from the Wednesday to the following... to the Sunday after WrestleMania, I don't work. Never have done. Ever.
That's what we'd like to see.
It's the way forward.
Yeah, Grant Cook's tweeted in.
Yeah.
Saying they need Elimination Chamber this year. Someone made an outlandish prediction for it.
Was it Grant Cook who made an outlandish prediction for it? Did
yes,
you yourself make an outlandish prediction?
I don't know if it's outlandish. He just said that if it was up to him, Daniel Bryan would win the Chamber. It's not outlandish. It's just not going to happen.
So it's slightly outlandish if you
No, I would say unlikely more than outlandish.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Okay, people, do me a favour. Who's tweeting? I know Sax is tweeting, and I know Brad's tweeting, but they all kind of seem to be tweeting me. So do me a favour, and whatever you're tweeting to my Twitter, like quote it under SLTD Wrestling, because I'm not getting any of them. They're just coming up on my phone, and I can't really read them properly. What's Brad saying?
Brad's saying, trust me, Greg does take the week off. It's Christmas number 2 for him. Well, it's not. It's Christmas number 1 for him.
Yeah,
Greg don't even like the original Christmas.
No, Christmas is shit. I'll tell you, this is how much WrestleMania means to me, and I do apologise to my missus, because she probably doesn't want me to tell people this, but fuck it, I'm not asked. I'm a bit asked, but you know what I mean. I love WrestleMania this much that for years I've called it Christmas, right? And this year, me and my missus are doing Christmas, like we're buying each other presents, like, and not presents, like we're getting a big present. So this year, cause it's WrestleMania, Christmas in April, I'm getting an Xbox One, people. I'm getting an Xbox One, cause it's WrestleMania, baby. Why wouldn't you want an Xbox One? She's getting a PS4 as well, by the way.
You can download the WWE app.
You probably could as well. Probably could watch it on there.
I'd rather have an Xbox One than watch WrestleMania.
Really? You're weird.
Yeah.
I'd rather have both.
I would rather do both.
I'd rather have my cake and eat it, thanks very much. Yeah, that's what... That's what... What are you trying to say, lad?
Just a little Jack Mojo.
You throwing off fat jokes?
I hadn't threw one out in a while.
You kidding me?
Threw a baldy one out before as well, didn't I?
Yeah.
Actually, none of us have thrown out any fat jokes about you for a while, so you should be fucking grateful.
Yeah, sound, Mr. I'm only a voice on the phone, no one's ever seen my face. Whatever, lad. Alright, I'm just saying, know what I mean?
There's good reason for that, mate.
Yeah.
I'm on the register. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
I think you're not. I think this is the truth. You are, in fact,
he's actually just bad from England.
on the register. Coming down, aren't you? Oh no, Wales is in England, is it? So, we're sound.
No, I'm allowed there. I'm just not in England.
No, stop on the way through.
Sound. So what was we saying? I've totally lost like where we're going with this.
We were on about Christmas number 2 for you. And
oh yeah, I know that, but you know what I mean. I'm just
right. back to the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I'm just basically people have tweeted my Twitter, and I can't. I'm trying to read. That's what I'm doing. Also, Brad, I know you haven't listened in a while, and I know you haven't been paying attention, but I'm not being funny. For you to hashtag SLTD Radio and not at it, like at SLTD Radio, is a fucking embarrassment. I'll be honest. Like, what the? You set up this Twitter, like. Seriously, man, what the fuck are you playing at?
He's after these ones.
I know, but he sent the thought of George, SLTD and Espadrilles and Greg not having a clue what word them makes me chuckle. Sound. I wonder if Greg, SLTD, thinks WWE are lazy. Ha ha ha. I'm assuming that's just a while ago. Right, okay, I see. I know where we're getting it. Sax talking about arses, hashtag standard. And then for some reason, best bums has tweeted me and Sax, which is a bit weird because it's a dude with his arse out saying, ooh, that real Sax should get his out. Standard wrestler man. Okay.
You sure it's not LGT that's been throwing that in there?
Sure? Just got dead gay. My God, he's got like 5,000 followers. I can't wait you. Okay, okay. Shit just got weird for me. I'm sorry, people. Shit just got pure weird. Like this best bums thing at best_bums. Throw it a follow because it's tweeting me. Nah, don't. It's weird. Yeah, sorry. I just got a little Alan Partridge moment there. You know, when it's like talking on the radio and then an email catches his eye and he's like, well, sorry. Yeah, that's what just happened. Yeah, anyway, so we've decided, even though this is an Elimination Chamber special, we shouldn't have an Elimination Chamber at this
Not
time.
As such.
Not right now. Well, that's the end of the show, so cheers for tuning in. No, I'm joking.
Interesting, obviously you'll probably know because you're looking at, because I've got the computer screen on the telly, but right, so we'll direct this question at George.
Okay, I can't see anything to be fair, but go on.
So, right, do you know between 2002 and 2014, let me just make sure I'm alright, he's only
sure I know what I'm talking about.
He's only 2 years where he hasn't been in an Elimination Chamber. And I think it's 17 of them, or 16 of them. But
17 Elimination Chambers?
17 including this Sunday's one. So 16, he's been 16 that have been completed, and he's only 2 years where he hasn't been one. Hit me.
When do you I don't actually know. Saying that.
2004.
Oh, he's hit the nail right on the head there.
2007.
It's on Wikipedia.
He's looking at the same thing you are.
Yeah.
I'm actually not. I'm updating the Predictions League as we speak, so...
Nice.
Well, yeah, he wasn't one in 2004. I haven't got a clue why. But in 2007 he wasn't one. I'm assuming it was because there was actually 2 in 2006. 1 in January and 1 in December.
Was the year in 2006?
Yeah.
That's
a bit weird, but that's like when we should have them, when they're out of the way.
Oh, actually, do you know what? The one in... This is right. This is a bit weird. I tweeted this out, and I don't know if anybody else is on this, but I had no idea that when ECW came back, did its thing, you know, like WWECW. I like that. WWECW came back, right? That they had a December to Dismember pay-per-view with an Elimination Chamber, an Extreme Elimination Chamber. I had no idea that this existed.
That was the second Elimination Chamber in 2006.
Yeah, but yeah, I watched it the other day, because do you know what? I was YouTubing, because it's the easiest place to find these things.
Seriously, it's done.
So I YouTubed that, and then basically I was watching it and I thought, that's not real, that's bullshit. And then put it on and watched the match. It was a decent match. Bobby Lashley was a fucking powerhouse. Telling you. What's Brad saying?
He's a big guy and he is big.
You were going to say something else then, were you? Go on.
He's saying people are tweeting me Twitter. That's generally how it works there.
People are tweeting me Twitter. That's genuinely how it works there. Okay. I know. Okay, I'm not having an argument with my own brother on that. Okay, I am fucking right. When we used to do this, and you used to sit this side, and I used to do Twitter, it used to burn your head out that people tweeted your Twitter, not the Twitter we were using as the Twitter for the show. So easy to forget. You know what I mean? Look at him sitting there on his fucking... I know, that's what it is.
Yeah, none of it.
You know what I mean? He's probably doing some like press-ups, so he's not really paying attention. You know what I mean? Doing shit. I mean, he must be doing press-ups and like tweeting each letter with his nose. as he goes down.
I reckon, yeah, George done a 10k run, so he's just gone out on a 20k.
Yeah, is that what's happened? He's on the jog. So, 10k, yeah, shit, 10k, I'm running.
Get an update on Facebook in a minute.
Yeah.
Right, it's completed 97 miles.
It was where he ran. No.
Ran Kirby 4 times.
Same place he ran yesterday. No one's there. See, we can all be dickheads. Alright, I'll move on. Where were we going? Oh yeah, right. So out of the elimination, yeah, I just went blank there. Out of the elimination chambers you've seen, what would you say was the best? Do you like old ones or new ones?
I'll be honest, I did like the old one, which was the first one, 2002.
Yeah.
But that had all proper people in it. So not like
proper people.
Obviously not proper people, but like
all these fake people hanging around.
All people that were probably like around about the championship.
Yeah, that deserve to be there.
Like Booker T, Jericho, Kane, Shawn Michaels, and RVD.
Yeah.
And RVD. That's another thing about John Morrison though in the 2011 one. He was like the RVD. Because the way RVD like bounces around the cell and that, and
like a spot monkey.
Yeah, like a spot monkey, but he was just like a regular monkey, just like jumping and that. And he done a boss move where he climbed up like to the middle and elbow drop to the elbow drop.
That like his little Spider-Man thing?
Yeah, he Spider-Man'd up. He jumped across, moved out of the way of someone, then jumped back on and climbed over the top and elbow dropped. I think it was Sheamus.
Yeah, I think I have seen that one, yeah. Yeah. I think I have seen that. That was...
He drops down, swings him. Oh God, elbows are shocking.
Do you know, I think RVD, I think Jomo got that little thing in there. Got his like spot in the Elimination Chamber because of what he did in the Royal Rumble that year. Because wasn't that the year that he did that whole get pushed off the side and then run across the barrier and jump onto the stairs thing? Because that's when he was getting sort of a little bit of what Kofi Kingston does now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Mads.
Yeah, he got a little bit of a push, and like they were like throwing the Elimination Chamber. Like the year wasn't there a year when Santino Marella was in the Elimination Chamber?
Santino was a legend, so I hope so.
It was a pretty new one. Yeah. See, the one Daniel Bryan was the champion. Santino Marella, Great Khali, Big Show, Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah, Santino.
He was in there because in the Royal Rumble he was the last one to get eliminated because Alberto Del Rio.
He was robbed.
Yeah, he was robbed. Yeah, Alberto Del Rio was like winning the thing through all the people out and that, and then Santino had rolled out of the ring because he was fucked and like came back in and was like, oh God, I might win, and everyone for like a split second thought Santino was going to win. In fact, while he's here, Brad literally ejaculated in his pants because he thought Santino was going to win.
I'll be honest, I would have been right there with him.
And then he just wet kecked for nothing, know what I mean?
he lost and he wet kecked anyway.
Yeah. Quote me, wet kecked.
Yeah, I said it did burn his head out, by the way.
See?
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
Whoop whoop, JBO, whoop whoop. Final thoughts before going to work. Oh, unlucky.
That's devastating.
Wyatt Shield should have been at Mania. Orton going to win, and the rest of the card is shit.
That pretty much sums up the rest of our show. That's it. Thanks, Davey. Is right. You've just.
We'll go a little bit deeper into the night. Like stretch this out for another hour and a half, though.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah, there you go. In a bit, Davey. Whoop whoop. I love that he's changed his name, and he's like, it's everywhere. It's just.
He's just rocking it, isn't he?
Yeah, the whoop whoop movement. Loving it.
Whoop whoop movement.
That's what I tweeted him saying. Whoop whoop movement. That's us impacting lives, lad.
That is
me and you impacting lives.
People have changed shit because of it.
Impacting lives. That's what we do.
Like to see.
That's what we do. Anyway, yeah, so what's your favourite Elimination Chamber of the ones you've seen? Come.
I'm going to go with 2011 because Jomo impressed me.
Okay. That's okay.
I haven't seen like them all. Obviously, seen the one with like Masters and Carlito win, and did not that lastly one. Did not expect. Oh no, we did. Wasn't that one, was it?
That's two you've just done
that's
there.
Two. When Cena won. That's the fella.
That's the fella.
Well, like I think that's George's obviously Carlito and Masters were never going to win it, but they done alright.
Yeah, it was a good little like the fact that they were like a sort of that
out, and when fucking Angle went out, I was just like, didn't see that one coming.
Yeah.
Did not see that one coming one little bit.
To be fair, that one is undoubtedly my favourite. Not just, I know what George is thinking, not just because John Cena won, But yeah, I think it was because of Kurt Angle, because at the time Kurt Angle was just like...
Yeah, he was a monster.
Yeah, I was just nursing chubbies for him all the time. He was a beast.
That's why I was shocked that he went out, because I hadn't seen it, obviously.
Yeah. And then, so it was kind of new to you.
Yeah, and he was in it and thought that, well, this is going to be Cena and Angle at the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. And then,
didn't he get like the most horrendous sweet chin music you've ever seen in your life?
Yeah, he got
just like his neck broke. It was like
sweet
one of them.
Music to the jaw, well, not the jaw, obviously, that's where he's supposed to, well, the chin's where he's supposed to. Like temple, ear area.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it hurt. Like, he was on the floor like, whoa, what the, whoa. You know what I mean?
It makes me laugh the way he's got to lie on the floor and the ref's got to roll them out.
Yeah, it's like scoop them off the floor and just like taking photos there. Like,
roll into the end.
Yeah.
So I don't really have like a personal favourite, but
well, that's the thing. It's
2011 the ones that I watched 2011 was probably...
Yeah. See, I think if you're looking at it like which one had a point and which one progressed the storyline, then I suppose either the one with Goldberg in 2003,
yeah,
Goldberg one, because he was just like a fucking monster and just took out everybody. And like putting his fist through the thingy as well, through the glass to get to Triple H was just a genius move. It looked boss, just looked cool. But then eventually losing is thingy. The one where John Cena wins and then Edge cashes in the Money in the Bank is like, fucking hell, he's just gone through that whole Elimination Chamber. That's awesome, and he's just lost his title. Fantastic. You hated the fact that he kicked out of that spear though.
Oh yeah, I just thought, even though it was that long ago, I thought, yeah,
a little.
Cena's just been fucking bullied to
George, a little bit of you just came out of Adam for a second when in like was it 2006 or 2005?
2006
when John Cena kicked out of the spear after going through the Elimination Chamber and being on his ass when Edge cashed in his Money in the Bank. Adam was just like, oh this guy.
He's like, come on, it was seriously happening this long ago and he's still doing the exact same thing now. No, come on, man. You cannot be serious. All John McEnroe on his ass.
Any thoughts on this, George? Any thoughts?
Just exactly the same as Adam.
What the fuck? Come on!
I remember foaming at the mouth that he kicked out that spear. I was not happy at all.
Do you know what, right?
You know what? I was expecting him. Well, I wasn't, but I was half expecting him to kick out of the second one. And I was just going to be like, are you fucking sick?
Kick out of the second one, click his fingers and be an attitude adjustment like that. Yeah, Sam. That's right. Or an FF at the time. Like, interestingly, about that pay-per-view, that even though it's my favourite, I remember watching it live. And I remember when Edge came out, I was such a John Cena. I said this to you before. I was just such a John Cena man. Always have been.
Hang on. What do you mean was?
Okay, I am. Right, and always was. Like, I thought the prototype was a good gimmick. I'm just saying. So, so I was like so in love with John Cena, and I was like, as soon as Edge's music came on. I remember saying to Brad actually, because he was watching it with me. I was like, I swear, if Edge cashes in this Money in the Bank and wins, because nobody had cashed in the Money in the Bank before, he was like the first time. Like, if he cashes in the Money in the Bank and wins, I'm never watching wrestling again. Look how well that went. Look how well that went.
Nice to know that you want to stick to your guns.
Yeah.
So you were full of shit even then, like.
Yeah. Yeah, that was I was like, man, I hate this place. Man, I fucking love it. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I was, and then it turned. As I said to Adam before, it turned into possibly one of my favourite rivalries. It's like the Edge Cena rivalry. It's just like, it's cool. It's a little bit like it's just outside the Attitude Era, but like just in the Attitude Era. It's like kind of like
the crossover period.
Yeah. Around that time was like, and then after that it started getting a bit shit.
That's when it moves away.
Yeah,
That's when I went.
It started getting a bit shit.
You can keep that, Greg.
Yeah, but there you go. Yeah, so George, have you got a favourite? What's Twitter saying? Before we ask George.
Brad said Santino lasted till the end of the chamber. It was an awesome EC, which I'm pretty sure he's getting a little bit wet in the pants just thinking about the Al Santino getting in the end.
Yeah. Why have you? Oh yeah, right. Hashtag the abbreviation of EC. Is it bad that NSC EC?
It comes up Elimination Chamber.
I know. It's fucking lazy.
That's
Jesus.
fucking, not only the WWE that's lazy, but that's lazy, that.
EC, people will be thinking you're talking TNA.
Come on, you've got 140 characters, mate. Fucking use them, will you?
I like
George favourite there.
I like abusing Brad, it's funny. It's a good time. Yeah, George, what's your favourite or best or most memorable?
When Edge wrestled in the 2 chambers in one night.
Oh yeah, that was good actually. When he got eliminated like in the first 2 minutes or something, didn't he, of the SmackDown one?
Yeah. And then he won the Raw one.
Why do I think that I seen that one?
He went into it was the WWE one, didn't he? He went in as champion. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he went in as WWE champion in I'm looking at it now, 2009 it was, and then Kofi Kingston was meant to be in it, weren't he? Mm-hmm. And he was coming out doing his
I did see that because he pure batters him at the.
He hits him with a chair and about 3 times on the stairs, and then he just gets in the pod and people are like, everyone's like, get out the pod, and he's like, close the door, like that, yeah. So he closes it and ends up in the thingy, and then on the Raw after, he came out and was like, just like Jesus turning water into wine, I turned the WWE title into the World Heavyweight, and I was like, that's quite good. That's clever.
I do actually. I don't know why I remember that, because I don't know why I would have watched it.
I don't know either. Why would you have watched it?
But I do remember that. I remember him pure coming around, battling Kofi and just diving in his pod.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
See ya.
It was a good time, man. Edge was so good. You forget how many cool moments Edge had. He
was boss Edge. Probably one of my favourites of the past.
Yeah, man. He's proper he's one of them weird superstars that he's beat. What is he, like a 10-time champ or something like that? And you don't rate him as a champ.
You just rate him out, don't you?
That's clever. Look at you, throwing out little raters, you know.
It's on the ball.
You little sausage. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that really works, but yeah, you never really think great champions, Edge. You just think, yeah, he was good at what he did, but you never think he's a proper good champion.
He was a beast, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I've got his thingy actually. I've got his DVD, the You Think You Know Me DVD. So good. It's one of the better, I will say.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's proper good, it's proper one of them. How can you put it? It's one of them it sounds like gay, but it's one of them DVDs where it's all about achieving your dream kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And that's exactly what he did. He was in his yearbook it said most likely to become WWF champion or something, didn't it? And he was that's all I ever wanted to do was be the WWF champion, or WWE they say now, but WWF champion, and then he was God knows how many times. It's good.
He was cool.
Yeah, man, he was impressive. But yeah, any others, George? Any others?
I could take the easy route and say anyone that John Cena's lost, but I'm not that childish, so those two really just kind of stand out to me.
How many has John Cena won?
Too many is the answer to that question.
Well, yeah, he's been in 5 and he's won 3.
That's not the best, is it?
So that's a good ratio for him.
Yeah, that's not the... Okay, well, bye.
While you're on, might as well tell us your favourite Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Unless it's the Santino one, in which case keep it to yourself.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's probably the Santino one. I don't know why Twitter's proper quiet.
Who won the Santino one?
Hang
on, I've got it right up on here.
Yeah, it's looking at you. It's pretty much looking at you. Do you want to play the stats game, George?
You can do, yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming you both know the answers to these because you're both looking at the fucking thing. But who would you say has had the most appearances?
I don't know, maybe Kane or somebody like that.
I can see the answer because it's at the bottom of my screen.
Okay.
I think is it Triple H?
No, you both wrong. No. It's
just 6'5".
Yeah, it's actually Jericho.
Oh, there he is.
With 7.
8, I've got here.
8? Oh, I've got 7. WWE said 7. This is wrong. WWE said 7.
Whoa. Wikipedia's never wrong.
Well, I'm just saying. Alright. Okay. Who's had the most wins? Don't look at the thing, lad. Just go away, right? Don't look at it. Who's had the most wins, George?
I would say somebody like Triple H or John Cena. It has to be one of those two.
Who would you say?
I will go with.
This is dead air, just so you know.
I'll go with Triple H.
Okay, yeah, Triple H. You both get a point. Look at that. Who's had the most eliminations overall?
What? Triple H? No, John Cena.
Okay, who's had the most eliminations overall? Like, who's eliminated the most people? That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
Throughout the.
Yeah, no, yeah, like pins more.
Yeah. How many people, George? How many people? Who?
I don't know. If Jericho's been in most, then surely it'll be him.
Okay. You get a point. Well done. It's Jericho, not you. Him.
Oh, look at me when you say.
I can't look at him, can I?
I don't know when you were.
How many?
Looking at the telly.
Yeah, I do that a lot with. How many people do you think he's eliminated?
10.
Okay. How many people do you think he's eliminated, George?
Well, how many did you say been in? 7 or 8?
Yeah, 7.
Then at least like 8 or 9.
Okay, you're right with 10.
10.
You're right with 10. Okay. Who's had the most eliminations in one chamber? Adam.
Wasn't me.
I haven't eliminated anyone.
The most eliminations in one chamber.
To be fair, it's these co-holders, and you wouldn't believe one to the other. I'll be honest with you.
I'll go with like Edge.
Okay.
I'll say Edge.
So these two, so you can have Edge or Edge and.
Cena.
Okay, Edge and Cena. They're some good guesses. What have you got, George?
I would go with Edge and Triple H.
Oh, you're both wrong. Goldberg.
Fuck off.
Obviously, because he's deleted. deleted.
Deleted.
He hasn't deleted anyone. He's eliminated the most, because he eliminated pretty much everybody except Triple H in his one. And the other one was Carlito. How shocking is that?
Fuck off.
Carlito.
There's no way.
How many do you think, like,
most people?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why I said you wouldn't believe from one to the next.
Fucking can't believe
Goldberg,
it. Like Santino Marella having the most eliminations or something.
I was like, surely it can't be Carlito. But anyway, how many people do you reckon they eliminated? That one isn't that hard, to be fair.
74.
Okay.
How many people do you reckon they eliminated?
Yeah.
Is it like in one chamber?
In one chamber, yeah.
3.
Okay.
4.
What do you think, George?
Yeah, I'll take the 7 off and just go with 4.
4. About wrong, it's 3.
Oh, shit. Should have stuck with me first one.
This is the best game ever. We should have this game every week. Not this game, we should change it, but you know. Who do you think's had the longest overall time in an elimination chamber?
What, just in one match?
No one, like, out of all of them.
Carlito.
Okay, well, Carlito's been in 1, so
He was
probably not. Probably not that.
I don't know, Big Show.
Again, Big Show's been in like 2
or 3.
Okay.
Alright then. I don't know then.
Pick some of these being in loads. Okay, Triple H. George, who do you think?
I would say Kane or Chris Jericho.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to push you for an answer.
Kane Jericho.
What a tag team, Kane Jericho. Who do you think? Kane or Jericho?
I've just told you, Kane Jericho.
Okay. Sam, it's actually Jericho.
Bastard.
You're never gonna get this, but how long do you think in minutes that he's been in the Elimination Chamber?
So he's done 8, right?
He's done 7.
He's done 7?
Yeah.
I'd say they're about 30 minutes long, but they're not, because like a good 10 of that is usually intros.
Yeah. He's gonna work it out.
I'm gonna say.
He hasn't got the most wins, by the way, so he could have gone in. But he could have been in the chamber.
Well, I'm
all right, Sam. George, have you got a number?
What, for the total time he spent, or just in one match?
Total time in minutes in his 7 appearances.
I don't know, probably about 2.5 hours.
You got to give me in minutes, man. Got to give me a minute.
84 minutes.
84.
Okay. 143.
Okay, actually, George, you're quite close. I'll be honest. It's 138 minutes.
Shit.
And interestingly, Triple H is second, and he's only 15 seconds less than like 137 minutes. Who do you think's had been the longest in one chamber, like from start to finish? who's been in there the longest. I didn't know. I thought I was wrong about this, to be fair.
Sheamus was in it pretty long on the one that I seen the other day, but...
Okay.
No, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels?
That's who I'm going for.
Okay. George, who do you think who's been in the longest chamber? Like one chamber, like from start to finish, not all of them. Just one.
Ooh. Sheamus.
Okay. You're both wrong. Alright. It's Triple H, by the way.
There's a surprise.
Do you want to hazard a guess as to how long he was in this chamber?
29 minutes.
Okay. George?
26.
Ooh. You're both wrong.
No great shot there.
39 minutes 20 seconds. 39 minutes 20 seconds.
You know why that is?
Why?
Just because he's got to carry that massive chip that he's got on his shoulder, so...
I suppose. I thought it'd be John Cena because the one that he won, he was in it first. He started it, so the match just mustn't have been as long as one that Triple H won. No,
what do you mean the one that he won? He's won more than
I mean
one.
The first one that he won. I didn't mean the one that he won. I meant the first one that he won. Who do you think is the what's the most like the entrant that has had the most wins? Like out of numbers, so like like Rumble style.
Like number 1 to 6.
Yeah. Who's had the most wins? Like what's the best number to come in as?
I reckon number 1's had the most wins.
Really? I thought number 1. What do you think, George?
4 or 5.
Ooh, gonna have to push you for an answer. Sorry.
5.
Oh, George is right. 5 is right. Okay, who's had? Okay, you should all know this one, except George and possibly you.
That's good, is it?
Who's had the most? Who's had the most appearances without a win? I got this one. Like I knew this one already.
Jericho.
Okay.
Wait there, without an actual win ever?
Without a win? No, like he's been in a shitload, but he hasn't won.
He hasn't won any of them?
Yeah. I don't know how many to play. Kane. Okay. How many? Not how many.
Go on, George.
Yeah. Who do you think's been in the most and not won any?
I think Kane's a great shout, but I think I'm going to go with. I think Randy Orton's been in more than Kane.
Ooh.
It is Randy Orton. That's what they keep talking about. That Randy Orton's been in. Well, how many do you think he's been in?
6.
Okay. How many, George?
Well, he was in one of the very earliest ones, so he must have been in at least 5 or 6.
Okay, you're both wrong. It's 4. So yeah, he's been in 4 and lost every one of them, which is just horrendous. And the last question, which I like.
So you mean he's on for winning this one then?
Well, yeah. You know what I mean? 5 times a charm. Who spent the shortest amount of time in the chamber?
Kurt Angle.
Really?
He wasn't in it for that long.
Okay.
Obviously not, because you've got the answers and you wouldn't answer me with that. Like, really?
Just because I think Kurt Angle won everything. Even though he wasn't in half the matches, he still won. Sitting at home watching it thinking, I won that.
Kurt Angle's the real answer to all of these questions.
Yeah. And, yeah. Go on. Who do you think? You're never going to get this. You've got no chance.
This is someone that I don't know then, innit?
Yeah, pretty much. No, you know them, but you'd never think to put them in the match.
R2.
Okay.
He's been in a few. That was a
good answer. Who do you think, George?
Wade Barrett or Drew McIntyre?
Wade Barrett was in one as well, wasn't he?
Bastard. Fucking Wade Barrett. Got some
bad
news for you.
Bad news,
it's Kevin Nash, people. Kevin Nash.
He was in the first one.
I don't know what one he was in. I don't know. Do you want to hazard a guess as to how long he lasted in this?
About 14 seconds.
No, it's not that bad.
3 minutes.
Okay. Well, what do you think, George?
35 seconds.
35 seconds. Give.
Actually, I think he's going to have to actually be 5 minutes or 4 minutes or more.
Why?
Because it's 4 minutes between everybody coming in.
What if he started?
I know, yeah, but he's still got to be 4 minutes. They're not just going to have him fight, or they might, I don't know. But
that's what happened with Edge. He didn't last. He started with Jeff Hardy and lost in the first 2 minutes. He lasted 2 minutes 5 seconds.
That's good. That
Yeah.
A bit shits that lasted longer than that, man.
2 minutes, 5 seconds, and that...
Yeah, Nash was in the second one in 2003.
That right there is our game of Elimination Chamber by the numbers.
I think we'll give that one to George.
I think George won that one. I like that game. We should play that game more often. Our next show.
The sorted quiz.
Yeah, the SLTD quiz. I like it. I like being a quiz master and host. Does anybody know who came up with the concept for Elimination Chamber?
Bischoff, I want to say, because I read his name before, but I think he introduced it.
Okay. George, do you know?
Yes.
Do you know because it's been mentioned recently on Twitter?
Yes.
Do you know that that's bullshit?
No.
Okay. Who are you going to say?
I don't know. Somebody random, like, I don't know, Pat Patterson or something like that.
No, apparently it's come out recently that Triple H is saying that he came up with the concept.
What an absolute dick, honestly.
What a shock. But actually it went, well, I don't think it was anyway, because...
Did he not invent pro wrestling, Triple H? Or is it just me?
I think he just invented wrestling, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just in general, he was like, yeah, let's have some wrestling. I know, I want to touch a guy, and it's not gay, so let's
and
do
he's
this.
got to be in like
And he's got to wear knickers. Let's do this. It's not gay, it's wrestling. No, yeah, apparently Triple H says he came up with it, but I won't tickle you there. On an early DVD, Shawn Michaels said that, because Shawn Michaels came up with the Hell in a Cell idea.
Yeah.
That's obvious. But then he was like, wouldn't it be cool if we had more people in the Hell in a Cell? And we had like pods, so they had to thing. And the idea was thrashed around, we'll say, not in a gay way, between Shawn Michaels and Triple H. And now Triple H is saying, oh yeah, it was my idea. Which is a bit gay. Be honest,
yeah, but he's done it because he's the king of the castle.
I know he is, but you know what I mean. It's still not nice. You know what I mean. But anyway, stealing it from your friend, right? Yeah. So there we go. There's our Elimination Chamber favourites and whatnot. It was good. Twitter is really, really slow tonight. Like,
it's not having it tonight. It's,
nah. Do you know what though? I love Twitter, but do you know when we have quiet nights, I kind of like it as well. Like when it's like
just randomly chat along.
Yeah, because then we're not like getting sidetracked from what we're talking about, and we actually talk about what we're talking about.
Why as well, right?
Cool.
Did they have like the Rumble? Obviously sets the match for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But why is there so many elimination chambers on here that are deciding the match for WrestleMania?
Because
that's my question to you, Quizmaster.
Okay, when you win the elimination, but when you win the Royal Rumble, you become #1 contender. So whoever wins the Royal Rumble is never going to be in an elimination chamber because he is already the #1 contender for whoever wins the elimination chamber. That's like but it used to be. What they used to do is, now I think this is how it works because it's hard to explain. I think, but whoever won, because it was a brand split, and they used to have two. They used to have 2 elimination chambers, didn't they? So they'd have. Whoever won the Royal Rumble, and if he was on Raw, then the Raw Elimination Chamber would be for the title. So it's like, this is your last chance to win the title, to headline WrestleMania with the Royal Rumble winner. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you know.
And then you'd have SmackDown. The SmackDown one would be to determine the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title, or the WWE title, but usually the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, one there on the brand split.
Yeah, the headline
SmackDown was for the World Heavyweight Championship, and the Raw one was for the match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, see, that's what they usually do, which I think it's a good idea for a #1 contenders match, but just it should be the number. You go through the Elimination Chamber to be the #1 contender. Well, at like SummerSlam or Survivor Series. You know what I mean? Something like that, because that would make more sense. And then you'd have one of them, and whoever's the #1 contender has fought to be the #1 contender through an elimination chamber. No, well, I've just been knocked out of the Royal Rumble, so give me another chance in a chamber. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't see the point of it. It seems a bit redundant.
Bring back King of the Ring for that,
Fucking love King of the Ring. I want to do a King of the Ring show.
King of the Ring with boss time. Like,
I do, yeah.
That was one of my favourite pay-per-views.
I want to do King of the Ring. Do you reckon we should do a King of the Ring show, George?
Yeah, we can do. What, sometime before SummerSlam, like?
Yeah, SummerSlam. SummerSlam's ages away.
Yeah, I know, but that's generally when King of the Ring was, wasn't it? Before SummerSlam, so...
We can do that. I was thinking like next week, but okay. We are doing like WrestleMania. We're building up to WrestleMania actually from next week, aren't we?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, we're doing it. In fact, I think we're doing more shows, aren't we?
I don't know, that depends on when there's a baby update.
Oh yeah, that's a thought. Well, actually, what I was thinking was, the way I pitched it to Adam, because I'll just say it, because this is what we'll do, is if we can work it, then we'll do our normal live shows every other week, but then we'll have a pre-record in the middle. So we can you know what I mean? So we'll have a pre-recorded one that has something to do with WrestleMania, like the Hall of Fame or the Streak or WrestleMania matches or whatever it may be. We'll decide that. Or if you want to decide what you would like a show to be about, then throw us a mention and say we like it to be about this. And then yeah, we can do that. But that was the idea I had, because there's no way we can do a live show every week. But we could do some pre-records at some point. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure we can handle that.
Do you know what I mean? So that's the kind of the plan coming up to WrestleMania. So pretty much between now and WrestleMania, every show that we have will, whether it's 2 or 4 or whatever, will be geared towards some sort of WrestleMania aspect. Yeah, there you go. Sound right. Back onto what's it called? Elimination Chamber. What 6 people would you, Adam, Lil Pip, Wilson, put in an Elimination Chamber?
Well, you asked me this before. Like, well, you didn't ask me before, but you mentioned it before.
Yeah, did you?
About like one of the go-to points, or one talk about points, right? And I thought about it then. There's an Elimination Chamber full of the huskier gentleman wrestlers.
So 6 Gregs then, yeah.
I go for like...
Why would you do that, like?
I go for Greg, Rikishi, Greg, Umaga. I don't know 6 though. I've been like trying to think of 6.
6 husky
so
gentlemen.
Like Rikishi, Mark Henry, Umaga, Vader, possibly.
Vader's a big fat guy.
Bam Bam Bigelow, we'll throw him in there.
He's a big fat guy.
I'm running out of fatties.
There's one more who's been in the wrestling like news quite a lot this week for unfortunate circumstances.
I'm going to have to give us a clue, because...
This would make a good segue to what I wanted to mention at the end of the show, like.
I don't know. I'm running on a blank.
Viscera?
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Viscera, we'll have him in there.
Okay.
There's another one. I need one more.
Okay, that's 6.
That's 5, isn't it?
That was 6.
Mark Henry, Rikishi, Umaga, Viscera.
Oh, right, okay.
Someone else.
Yokozuna?
We throw Yoko in there, why not?
He was a big guy.
We throw Yokozuna in there as well, yeah. So that will be my Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
I think they might have to enlarge the pods.
Maybe. Yeah, that's a interesting segue, even though I pushed you towards it. I like that. A bit big. You should have had the Big Show in there.
Yeah, but I know he's big in that, but he's like 7 foot tall big as well.
Yeah, but he's a bit fat.
The rest of them were like, I know they were still like 6 foot in that. But
he's missed out the most obvious husky gentleman there is.
Husky Harris?
No.
No, if you say Tensai, I'm going to phone up on
you. Prince Albert, no. Dusty Rhodes.
Oh,
Dusty Rhodes, yeah.
The American Dwayne. No way.
He looks better now than he did actually.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Not interesting, but the segue I wanted to...
Yeah, he'd be boss and he'd sell it.
Yeah, he would, yeah. That's true.
He wouldn't sell. He'd sell my fat Elimination Chamber.
He would, yeah. That is true. Yeah. Even, yeah. He doesn't look like the top athlete. But, you know. But anyway, yeah. I don't know if you know, I'm assuming George does, but Viscera died this week.
Shut up.
Yeah, had a massive heart attack.
Not shocked, to be honest.
Sad that, innit? Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. This is what I was going to mention at the end of the show and be like, what are your thoughts on this? And then I was like, you know, we'll thingy. So, George, yeah, what did you think when when you read the news?
Pretty much like Adam, it's not much of a surprise, really. He's a rather big chap, so it was going to happen sooner rather than later, to be honest.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said. He was a rather big chap. Yeah, man, I was proper shocked. You know what I found out as well? Because it was his birthday not so long ago, like 2 days ago, I think, 3 days ago. And I put a picture up on Pinterest, on Instagram, because we do like Today in Wrestling History on Instagram. And I put it up, and then someone commented, was like, liked it, and was like, oh, so it was like proper sad that he died today. And I was like, what? Went on Facebook, and everyone was talking about it. I was like, Jesus. It was like proper shocking.
Well, I didn't know that, to be honest, but...
Yeah, sad times. But yeah, I just wanted to mention it, because I don't want to do a wrestling show and not mention the fact that something big like that's happened. You know what I mean? It's a bit sad, do you know what I mean? Like, and everybody's, like, he's one of them people who you sort of... Not you knew he was he was a dude, but when he was a face, you could tell he loved what he did. So that showed through that he could get away. Like when he was the world's largest love machine, was he? Like you could tell he loved being that, like, and he loved it. Yeah. And even when he was like Big Daddy V, and he was just like a powerhouse, you could tell he was good at what he did, and he was, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's proper sad that he's passed. Like, but there you go. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. So shout out to Visitor, Big Daddy V, Mabel. So I wanted to do a thingy actually. I watched the first disc of the best of the King of the Ring DVD, because I was like, I'll watch him win, because you haven't thingy, not even on it. You just skip right past it.
That's a bit ass, isn't it?
And that shit, proper shit. On DVD, if you watch it, he's not on it. Gutting.
Well, what's your top 6 Elimination Chamber?
I don't know yet. George, have you got your 6?
I just sat and wrote mine down when Adam was talking.
Because he's that interesting.
Yeah. No, and I kind of wanted to distract myself from the darts, because I've not really been paying attention to what you've been saying. So
you never do it, Sam. It's okay.
So the 6 people I put in it, right? So this is from any era, isn't it?
You can have any era and any promotion. Actually, we'll change it. We can have any era, and then I'm thinking if you can't really play this, but George, you can do another one if you want, of if there was a TNA Elimination Chamber. Yeah.
No, the TNA one will be fairly easy, but
that's what I was thinking. But yeah, go on.
Yeah. So my 6: Randy Savage, Kurt Angle,
obviously,
Shawn Michaels,
okay,
Ric Flair,
okay,
Dolph Ziggler, and Mr. Perfect.
Ah, I like that. I'm going to throw it out there that if you've ever played, I think at the time it was WWE 12, maybe 13, no, it was 12, that Ric Flair is the hardest person to beat in an Elimination Chamber on that game, just saying. Like, I remember me and you used to play it, and he used to be like CPU, and fuck me, you just couldn't beat that guy. Like, on Legend, fuck me, kicked out of everything.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Remember?
Oh. Must be like wrestling John Cena then, eh?
Yeah, it was.
That's exactly what it was like.
It's like wrestling John Cena's half fella. Telling you. Need to put Randy Orton in there to dig him in the face, and he would have went down.
Just hoof.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good chamber. Like,
thanks.
What era would you have them in? Like, would you like Savage, like in the 80s, or Savage in the 90s? Know what I mean?
Late 80s, early 90s.
Okay. And where would
around 89, 91 type thing.
Yeah, he was the best then, to be fair. Where would you have Flair? Like, in what era of Flair?
Early 90s.
Okay. That makes sense. I like that, early 90s. Like, I would
because he would still be experienced enough, but he wouldn't be so old that he couldn't do fuck all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. I just imagine, like if the Elimination Chamber was in like proper Attitude Era, you know what I mean? Like 99, he would be in it.
It'd be violent as fuck.
It would.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Like 98, 99, you'd probably have like The Undertaker. You'd have Mankind, who would just be insane in it. You'd probably have The Rock.
Austin. somebody that Triple H or not.
Maybe Triple H, yeah. Probably have Triple H, but then you think if you'd have like 4 top guys and then you'd have like 2 randomers, you know what I mean? 2 people who you're like, are they stepping up kind of thing? And then you'd have like...
Well, you'd throw Triple H in that bracket.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. And then like possibly like Ken Shamrock or someone like that, you know, someone
he'd be awesome in that.
Exactly, do you know what I mean? Like, someone who you not necessarily would automatically put them in, but like a Carlito or
Val Venus.
Or yeah, I was thinking that, yeah, or Val Venus, like Carlito or Chris Masters were in it, because you would, even then you wouldn't think, wow, they deserve a title shot at WrestleMania. You just wouldn't, you wouldn't put that in there. They just ended up in it. So if you had like the odd randomer, that's who I would put in, like Ken Shamrock or like Val Venus, someone like that. Do you know what I mean? Like who can step up. You know what I mean? Val Venus was tweeting me a few weeks ago actually, because I was like, I can't believe, I don't understand how in like...
Was he talking about weed?
Yeah, a little bit, but not really to me, but in general. Because I was watching...
Talking about what?
He's on this whole... You'll like him actually, you should follow him. He's like... he's on this whole thing about hemp, like, about hemp it should be legal and shit, and it's like, just follow him, man. You love him.
I follow him.
Be a busy mate.
Yeah. Retweet my shit.
I tweeted... I didn't tweet him, I just tweeted and tagged him in it. And was like, I don't understand how in the end of 1999 he was kind of getting a push, because he was going into... I can't remember what main event it was, but he went into a main event fighting Mankind, because he had Rocco down as Kex, you know, the Rock and Sock connection and that, and they made Socko as Rocco and that. And I was like, I don't understand how they couldn't see Val Venus being money, why they wouldn't give him a title run to see how it went. He just always stayed mid-card, and he tweeted me back and was like, thanks man, like, just going backwards and forwards for like 2 tweets, and I was like, yeah man, I just don't understand it, like, why they didn't push it. It was good on the mic, he had a proper gimmick.
And it wasn't just like all the birds loved him.
Yeah,
when he came out, the camera goes to the crowd and you see girls going
like
there.
All that stuff. It's like he was proper over. Yeah, yeah, clean up an aisle too. All that stuff. Yeah. I don't understand why they didn't pull the trigger. And
you know what I liked? His little rivalry he had with Goldust.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a good one.
I like that one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because they were both a bit weird. Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, Goldust would go in there. Yeah.
Nutty in the end, isn't he?
Yeah, man. See, it's like loads of attitude there to people. It would have made sense to be like imagine in a 1999, 1998 scenario. Would have been so good.
Superstars.
Yeah, it would. Like you'd have Kane in there as well, but Kane is like
so many in abundance.
Yeah, you'd have Kane as like a monster instead of whatever the hell he is now or was when he was in the chamber.
Fucking hate him now, Kane.
I don't mind corporate Kane. Like,
don't like him.
I think I only like him because he's ripped. He's proper shredded. Like he looks proper good. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking, yeah man, you're sound. I don't like his hair.
With you.
He's got patchy hair. I don't like that though. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking, like probably a right in the middle of Attitude Era. You know what I mean? So I think that would be a good shout. It'd be interesting to see.
You haven't hit those with 6 yet though?
Haven't I?
No.
Okay, I'd do Austin, obviously, because you can't not have Austin. Undertaker, Kane, Mankind, I'll say The Rock and Ken Shamrock.
So yeah, that would actually be an elimination chamber that fight.
Yeah. Who'd win yours though? You big fat guys, who'd win it? Yeah. Oh, do you know what I should have done? I should have had a midget one. God. Imagine like Max Mini, Dink, Hornswoggle, El Torito. El
Torito would win that.
I can't think of another midget.
That other one?
Just 2 other midgets, innit? 2 other maxed midgets. How good would that be? Yeah, Rey Mysterio in there. That would be good. Having a thingy one. But yeah, who'd win your big fat one?
The big fat one, who'd win it?
Whoever didn't have a heart attack during the match, probably.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Rikishi, because I used to love Rikishi.
Yeah, you did. I don't know why you like Rikishi.
I'm writing the story, so I'm having him win it.
You're writing the story.
I've read this match, so I get to say who wins.
That's called booking at that level.
I'm booking the match.
There we go. Look at Adam using wrestling lingo. Hey.
I'm booking the match.
I'm booking it.
So Rikishi wins.
Okay, that's good.
And then Suku will come down.
Have a little dance.
Have a little dance in there.
And then Baby Usos come down and have a little dance. Who would win yours, George?
Probably Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, I could see Perfect winning. Perfect or
Flair.
Or Flair, yeah, I was going to say Flair, yeah. Just because it's Flair, innit? You can't not have that. I know no one's really tweeting, fuck I'm on that, but people are going to be listening at some point. What's your fantasy elimination chamber? Let's get this shit trending at some point.
Get people out there just giving us elimination chambers.
Like
6 superstars
fantasy
from any time.
Yeah, fantasy elimination chamber. Any superstar from any time. It's a good going, that. It's a good going.
You could also probably do like a pretty good one from the 80s. Like you could probably get like Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Dusty Rhodes, and the Legion of Doom in there. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be. It would be brutal though. Like it'd be.
Oh yeah.
Imagine pitching an elimination chamber in the 80s. Imagine that. People be like, "What? You want to what? No."
Oh, go fucking smoke the rest of whatever you've been on.
Yeah. It's like, what? What are you on about? Like a cage match was like insane in the 80s. I thought. Like they just went insane in cage matches. So imagine them in a thingy, in a like an elimination chamber with comps and shit. Yeah, it'd be fucking insane.
I watched the Hulk Hogan King Kong Bundy cage match the other day. That's fucking terrible, man.
Yeah, that is awful.
Honest to fuck. I fell asleep watching it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we've got that recorded on the radio because George just said the other day he watched the Hulk Hogan match.
Oh yeah.
Next week, John Cena.
Well, you're not actually too far off it. Like I've seen 6 or 7 Hulk Hogan matches in the last few days.
Have you? Yeah. You're mad. Why are you watching Hulk Hogan matches?
For a wee project.
Alright. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm on it. I know what the project is. I'm on it.
Carb.
Yeah. Is that the one where he comes down? And has he got his like his stomach tape? His stomach like bandage, but he's got like one roll of bandage round it.
Yeah.
It's like the most stupid.
Because that's going to help, isn't it?
The most stupid bit of it's not even tight or nothing. It's like it's just round like a belt.
Round the stomach, doing nothing.
Yeah, do you know when you get?
It's just like he's ripped off a white T-shirt and it's just got the bottom bit left.
Yeah, like that's what it is. Like literally, it's like when people get taped up and it's like proper taped, aren't they? Like, and they're like, oh god, it's proper there, and then they work on it loads, and it's like, oh yeah, it's like a bit of a gimmick in the match. Yeah, it's like he wears one roll of tape, and it's just like, why have you got that bandage on? It's utterly pointless. You absolute idiot. Anyway, there you go. He's going to be on Raw next week, isn't he? Going to be on Raw next week.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's going to be on Raw next week. So is The Undertaker.
Good.
Look at you just hating WWE at the minute. Is he? I don't care. Whatever. Nah. Fuck off.
Do you know what? I'm actually proud to say, like, see, next week it'll be like 4 months or 5 months since I've actually watched anything.
Really? Jesus. That's a lot.
And you know what the sad thing is? I don't even miss watching it. Like.
Yeah, I can imagine you don't. To be honest, like I wouldn't necessarily. I would miss it. Like, if somebody said to me, "You're not wanting to not watch wrestling ever again," I couldn't do that. But if someone said, "You like we're not watching Raw anymore," or like wrestling now, I could deal with that. You know what I mean? There's enough back catalogue that I would like to watch that I haven't got time to watch because I'm watching the shit that's on now. You know what I mean? That I probably could not watch wrestling for a while and it wouldn't bother me. But to not watch wrestling at all would burn me head out. Proper would. Like I couldn't handle it, and I couldn't. Like I need to watch it at least like a couple of hours of wrestling a week, otherwise my week's just I'm just in a bad mood, I think, I'll be honest. I just love it. Yeah, so there you go. I don't know who'd win mine, I'll be honest. I like the idea of like...
Be Austin to piss off McMahon.
Probably Austin, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I like the idea of like Mankind in his pod just like rocking backwards and forwards and that in the corner. Yeah, just like in the corner, proper scared and shit. Know what I mean? And Kane just not knowing what's going on, freaking out and that. Know what I mean? Just like someone trying to put him in a pod and he's like, what the fuck, and then just chokeslams a referee for no reason. Just because he's proper confused, like, why am I going in this?
I know it, Earl Ebner just gets it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Just gets biffed in the face, like, know what I'm saying? Something like something like that, know what I mean? I should have booked the attitude there, I'm telling you. Should have done it. Right, we're going to go into predictions. Let's do some predictions.
Can I just say one thing about the match about the Elimination Chamber, ECW Extreme Rules Elimination Chamber. Just one thing that like sort of pissed me off a little bit.
Yeah.
Was it Lashley who had Bobby Lashley's in his pod, and then I don't know, Paul Heyman's fellas come down and stop him from getting out of his pod once he gets like.
I can't remember who it was who stopped him.
Once he gets opened up, once like his pod lights up and he's supposed to come out, and he can't get out and he's going off his banana. He's just having a little. That's not a racist shit, by the way. And like he's got the table in there with him, and he grabs his wooden table, and it's the cell above him and breaks through the metal chain.
Through the steel chain.
Through the steel chain with a wooden table. And I just thought, come on.
They even say he's busted through the steel chain with his wooden table. Good job that table's there. And then he tries to jump off top rope and fails miserably.
Oh, as he falls, he jumps.
He's like
oh. Leg twist and he goes, oh shit.
Yeah.
I hope I hit him.
Yeah. No.
Your Brad's tweeted saying, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, Edge, Christian, who's Devon? Devon, Bubba Ray from the Attitude Area. Nobody even knows put a glaze and right across her. Chamber, ladders, tables and chairs. So it's a TLC chamber.
How the hell would that work? Like would you have the belt suspended above the top?
In the middle little thing.
Or would you just be like, because it's
15-foot ladders?
Because you've got ladders in there, that was... You know what that sounds like?
Matt and Jeff Hardy in there, and Edge and Christian, that's a winner, like.
Do you know, the only thing I can think, and I don't think anybody's going to understand in the room, and probably not Brad, but I want to quote that, and then hashtag Dixieland. Because that's the type of thing that Dixie Carter would do, because she had a cage match, right?
Yeah.
This was Dixieland, right? She had a cage match, right?
The most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Listen to this, right? She had a cage, right? And she had Magnus and Jeff Hardy. The match, in fairness, like the two people wrestling were quite good when they got to wrestle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the match wasn't terrible, but anyway, the finish was horrendous. So they had a cage match, so they were in a cage, right? Fighting, and then they had to climb out of the cage, run up the ramp, climb a ladder on the ramp and get the belt down. That was Dixieland. And that's what that sounds like to me. A bit of fucking Dixieland.
But what? Yeah, but you don't have... What?
Right.
So there's no point in the cage being there then for the kick-off?
No, just you have to climb out of the cage to get to it. So there wasn't really a point. No, it was kind of like, yeah, you've got to climb this cage. But at the same time, you could have not had the cage and had the ladder. To be fair, you could just have a ladder match and it would have made more sense. But... yeah, you'd have a cage, then you had to climb out the cage.
Sounds like an assault course. That's
what I'm thinking. To be fair, in the defence of the match, Jeff Hardy took the worst bump I've ever seen Jeff Hardy take. Like, he was climbing the ladder, and he was trying to get it, and then Rockstar Spud, who I fucking love at the minute, or I did then, I haven't watched it for about... In fact, this was the last episode of TNA I watched. Rockstar Spud pushed the ladder, and then, as he fell, because it was a ramp, he fell like the 15 foot, and then even further down, smacked his head, rolled, and then just rolled down the ramp. I was like, wow, he's dead. That was just like, gone, done, over. Proper earth. So, yeah, there you go. And he hasn't been back since, coming back as Willow. Just thought I'd tell you.
A Willow? A little redheaded girl out of Buffy?
No, not, maybe, a witch, yeah. No, he's got a mask and like face paint and all that, and he's like, Urgh. He's coming back as Willow. That's his name. Anyway, so yeah, Brad, your fantasy or your hashtag, what is it? FEC. FEC. Hashtag FEC is a bit like Dixieland. Hashtag FEC. Fantasy, you spaz?
Fantasy. Sorry, I wasn't like figuring that out.
I wasn't sitting here like, what is this?
I wasn't like, I just ask the question.
I'm not even going to attempt, I'll just ask. Someone will tell me. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, we're gonna go into. We've got another tweet there. We're gonna go into predictions of this match. What's this?
What sort of stuff are you looking for from me 316?
I have no idea what he's on about. Oh, well, I may have sent it. Okay, I may have sent a tweet before the show. He's just tweeting back. Me 316, by the way, does some sick artwork. George will hate it, but if you open up his thing so you can see, if anybody's listening, go on, open up his page a minute, and you'll be able to see. You'll appreciate this. I'll be honest, right? And then go down to like open it fully. There you go, and then you'll see his pictures. Proper genius. Anyway, so yeah, this first picture there on the side, photos and videos.
Yeah.
No, the first one.
That one.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do some predictions for this. Isn't that good?
What's happening?
He's painted it.
Is he painted that?
Yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up.
That's why his hat is at if anybody doesn't know,
His hat's a Newcastle.
Yeah, because he did it for a 9-year-old who loves John Cena and Newcastle. Genius, that, innit? You know what I mean?
That's pretty good, that left, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look through all of them.
No,
right
there's
now.
only one. There's only that one there. So yeah, we're gonna go on to predictions as I keep saying. Are you gonna join in slightly, George? You get the gist of what's going on at the minute, don't you?
I don't need to get the gist, mate. I don't even need to be watching to tell you what's going on. So
Fair play. Fair play. Right.
Hang on while I get the card up then.
Okay. I know for a fact that the kick-off match, we'll go there because, you know, why not, is Titus O'Neil versus Mr. No Days Off, Darren Young.
I'll tell you, that's not the kick-off match.
Isn't it?
No.
I thought it was. What's the kick-off match?
It's Cody Rhodes and Goldust against Ryback and Curtis Axel.
Really? So who's got a tag title match?
Yep.
So these three tag team matches on one card?
There's a 6-man, a normal
Yeah.
tag, and a normal tag.
From backwards. Alright, sound. So, anyway, yeah, alright, kick-off, which I don't know why Cody Rhodes and Goldust have been bumped down to kick-off again. Shambles. Anyway, wasn't last year Ryback in the Elimination Chamber, and now he's on a kick-off match?
Probably.
He's the big guy, isn't he?
It's the big guy. He ate ballies.
He fucking hates balls.
He didn't eat ballies, he hates ballies.
Did you see one of the he's been tweeting out like a lot of memes and stuff, and he had one the other day, you know, like Brock Lesnar's t-shirts, eat, sleep, conquer, repeat.
Yeah.
Ryback put one up that said eat, tweet, delete, repeat. Which I thought was fucking hilarious.
That's quite clever. I like that.
The big guy.
I love the big guys. He just needs a push and to learn to wrestle. Who do you think, Cody? I don't know why they haven't got another title match, but whatever. Cody Rhodes and Goldust. Cody Rhodes, Goldust. Cody and Goldust.
Curtis and Ryback, I think.
So you're gonna go with Cody and Goldie, as you like to say, or Rybaxel.
Axelbach.
Rybaxel. That's what they're actually called, Rybaxel.
No, yeah, but I think Axelbach sounds well better.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
Axelbach.
Axelbach. You think they're gonna win?
Yeah, because otherwise there's no point in Cody and Goldie losing to the New Age Outlaws if somebody else isn't going to go up the chain and have a fucking shot at the championship, apart from Usos, obviously. You know what I mean?
Do you think they're good? Do you think? I think
Cody and Goldie are going to obviously split up at some point, and you know they've done the thing now. And
yeah, I would say now is the time. If they lose and it's someone's fault,
yeah,
for them to start showing a little bit of, hang on, this isn't right. Let's have a little bit of hate. I hope they turn Goldust. I hope they don't turn Cody Rhodes, because Goldust will be such a better heel. I don't want to sound like
I don't hate Cody.
I don't want to hate on Cody, but Goldust is like you're my brother, and like crying and shit, and Cody Rhodes being like, you shit, you're old, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's so played out. So I want Goldust to turn heel and just be like fucking insane. You know what I mean?
Do you reckon that at the end Cody and Goldie have a little argument and that they lose because of Goldust, say, and Cody's all pissed off with him, shoves him, so Goldust gives him the one chop to the chin, throws him in the corner and runs over and volleys him in the balls. I reckon that should happen.
Swift kick and a nab.
Yeah, just a swift kick. And then he
him off. Yeah, love all that.
That'd be me.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Do it. Let's do that. Let's book that shit.
Book the shit out of it.
Packed it. Booked it. George, who do you think? What do you reckon? Do you think there's any truth in what we're saying?
There isn't. Like,
I didn't really mean truth. I just, do you think that'd work? Do you think they're going to turn Goldie or Cody? Which one do you think? They're going to turn one, to be honest.
Probably Cody Rhodes, I think, will turn heel.
No, it's so annoying. I think it annoyed me that Cody Rhodes got eliminated in the Royal Rumble by Goldust. I wanted it to be the other way around.
Yeah, well, I think Cody might turn and Goldie might just go.
What do you mean?
Like Goldust might just get off. I think just yeah.
Maybe. And he's just, oh yeah, I get you. So he's arguing with him, and then Goldust just yeah, fuck off, and walks away.
Yeah, but leaves. I think he might just
leave the whole company.
Maybe not on that show.
On a sabbatical, we'll say.
Yeah, maybe he goes on a sabbatical now. Has a little press conference.
I think they're fighting. I think they're gonna fight until, or they're gonna. I don't know. Maybe they'll be a tag team.
Or they have a fight at WrestleMania.
Till WrestleMania. I think it'll be a good time for them to have a match at WrestleMania, but you never know, do you? Really? It's been mentioned, but they might. It was mentioned last year, was it, or the year before, that they wanted to have Daniel Bryan versus Kane in a WrestleMania match, and then because Team Hell No was so successful, they kept them together. So maybe with the excitement of brotherhood, they'll keep them together after WrestleMania.
Maybe. I think they've been played down a bit in the last.
Yeah, that's what I think. With losing the title and that, it's definitely heading that way.
Something's happening
Okay. We will go.
Start on 6 and then work back.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So Darren Young versus Titus O'Neil in a singles match, not special, just a singles match.
Titus O'Neil.
What do you think?
He's the big one though, isn't
he? Yeah, he's the one who barked at the
dog. Looks like he could be a bit crazy. Yeah, I'll go with him. Titus O'Neil.
Okay. George, what do you think?
I don't think that Black Cena's going to win.
Black Cena. Flappy Bird. That's not a gay play, it's a Flappy Bird. Shame. Sorry.
But yeah, Titus O'Neil for me. They seem to be wanting to push him, and yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I think this is the last chance Titus has got to have a run. He's 44 now.
I think is he 44? No. He looks like that guy on the only thing I can remember him in is My Wife and Kids. And it's not Michael Kyle, the fellow who's got a proper wrinkly top of the head there.
Who are you on about?
I do not know his name. He's in loads of things, but he's like Michael Kyle eats him a little bit, and he's like a neighbour or something. I'll get him up and you'll see him and you'll go, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Googling
it now. Okay, while you Google that, weirdly. I don't know what you're on about, and I've watched My Wife and Kids quite a lot. He's like a crazy black guy, but he's massive. Okay, I really want you to show me this so I can go, nah. Like that. Nah. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Titus O'Neil is the way forward. Darren Young wouldn't really. I don't think I don't know Gallon is. I don't think Darren Young. Not that he doesn't need a push, but I think it's kind of like, as I say, it's kind of Titus is running out of time to still be dicking around on superstars. Do you know what I mean?
I think they're going to go in a different direction on Dan Young as well. I think he's going to get a name.
I think Dan Young's going to be quite a big face.
Yeah,
and I think they're going to
get a proper changeover.
Yeah, they're going to have Titus O'Neil beat him down to nothing. That's what they'll do, and then they'll have him like, yeah, woo, like that. So yeah, that's what I think. You're probably right. That Titus O'Neil kicking his ass, and Darren Young spotting his spitting blood on a SmackDown. I don't know why I'm asking, because no one watches SmackDown. Spitting blood on a SmackDown at some point, because he got beat down, and all the fans were turned towards Darren Young and was like, oh, Darren Young.
That's not the best picture of him.
Okay.
Lester Spate, his name is. He's in loads of fucking things.
Let's see Lester Spate. Oh yeah, it does look like him. Look,
well, it's when he's angry and that.
Jacked.
Yeah, he's proper massive.
Jesus. Do you know who he is?
He's in a few,
he's Cole.
Yeah, he's the voice of Cole as well, isn't he?
Fucking Cole, lad. Not Michael Cole.
He's Award 2006.
Cool Cole. New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. Your ass better call somebody. Or the Usos. George, who have you got? I know you want to win, but who do you think will win?
When I say Us.
Oh! You're supposed to finish the sentence first.
Yeah, you meant to fill it in, Greg.
No, you're meant to say when I say... You're meant to say when I say Us, you say oh. And then you go oh. You know what I mean?
Say Zeus, and then you go oh.
Oh, right, okay. Is that how it works? I've only been in the crowd.
It's seriously not that complicated.
Thousands of people do it every day.
And there's 3 of us and we've just fucked up.
Can't quite figure out the Jimmy and Jay Uso.
I like the Usos, man. I like the Usos. I like Jimmy. because he's on Total Divas and he's a cool guy.
I like them both.
Well, I'm not being racist, but how can you tell the difference?
I can't tell the difference.
I can tell the difference. They've got different tattoos now. So.
I can't. I just heard Michael Cole say, and
to be fair, it's
Jay Uso.
Before I watched Total Divas, I couldn't tell the difference, but now I can. Don't know why that is, but there you go.
Yay.
Who do you think's gonna win? The Outlaws or the Usos? When I say Us, you say oh.
I don't know, because since the Outlaws
there you go, lad.
Since the Outlaws have been back,
yeah.
Like obviously the fucking love them and that because they're back in the day, but they've had it. They've been there and done it. And
yeah,
done exactly the same thing. And it's all good when they come down to the ring and they come out and they're all dogs on the mic and that, and you're going, woo, yeah, getting a little bit of this. Like,
it just doesn't land the same, does it?
But then when they start like in the ring and that, and for some reason they turn into a pair of shit houses.
Yeah, the heels, man.
Yeah, but I don't see the point in just like cowering in the corner.
The heels, man. That's what they do. That's what they used to do.
They used to like just like go behind the rope and
go,
whoa,
I suppose, like,
and
yeah.
fire. They didn't like crouch down in the corner and...
Yeah. To be fair, yeah. Like, I think... Yeah, I do agree.
I'd like Usos to win because I'm impressed with their high flyability.
Okay.
Because they just seem to just...
High flyability, is that a new word?
That's
hashtag high flyability.
That's what they say in the game.
High flyability.
High flyability.
Yeah, excitified.
Exactly.
Yeah, so yeah.
I don't know who would. I don't know who had.
I would say, right, I want the Usos to win, but I think they're gonna hold off on it till WrestleMania.
Yeah, and maybe have like all 4 of them tag.
Yeah, maybe like a 6-man or an 8-man or something. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's what I think. I wouldn't be shocked.
I'd say you'd be like there.
Because to have the Usos win, I think they're going to win and keep the titles for a while. I would say.
Yeah, but I think that's going to be when Billy Gunn and Road Dogg's gone.
Yeah. To be fair, I think this year, the X are getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, so WrestleMania would be a good time to lose the titles and fuck off. I think.
Maybe keep them at WrestleMania and lose to the next event, then go.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, something like that.
Or maybe lose them at the next Raw.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like something so they have them, but they don't have them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think curious.
Yeah, what are you thinking? What are you? Do you think they're going to keep them after WrestleMania or not?
What, the Usos or the New Age Outlaws?
The Outlaws.
No, I don't even think they'll keep them till then. I could see them maybe even losing them on a Raw before WrestleMania.
You think, yeah?
Well, when is it the network launches? This week? Next week?
Next week it is. You. Next
it's on the
Monday.
24th, the same day as me due day.
Oh yeah, look at you.
Well, they might do the title change then.
Yeah.
They want that show to be a big show then.
Yeah, that is going to be a big show, like. True story, I never thought of that. Yeah. Anyway.
You're a genius.
You are indeed. Big E, Alfonso.
Langston, whoosh.
What's whoosh?
Big Langston, whoosh.
What is that?
I don't know, just started doing it.
Nice. Anyway.
Just say everything there fast and whoosh on the end.
Yeah, I've noticed that actually in the last 2 hours. Versus Jack Swagger for the Intercontinental Championship. Who do you think? Who have you got? I want Swagger to win.
I'm going to say I reckon Swagger will win.
I want Swagger to win.
Because Big E's had it. Not like he hasn't had it for ages, obviously, but he's had it for like, what, 2 months? 2 months, 3 months.
Big E's going to throw a bit of Tom Jones on and dance his way out of the ring, or? Do you think he's going to
I would howl with laughter if that happened.
That would be amazing.
How hilarious would it be like King Dan?
Do you know what though? Do you know what I seen on Xavier Woods' Twitter or Instagram or something like that? He Instagrammed a picture of himself in a Carlton t-shirt, right? And was like, I've just got the new, like, wrote on his thing, just got the new Big E merchandise, looking good kind of thing. And someone commented and was like, oh, some people are so stupid, that's Carlton from the Fresh Prince. Can't believe it's the same air as you. You're such an idiot, you're meant to be a superstar, you probably even know him. And just went off for ages, and he was just like, and he tweeted it and was like, I don't usually like pay attention to what gets said, like when people are chatting shit basically, but
his name's out on
but I was like, but I've got to show people this. And he like put a little box around it and was like, check this out. It was just genius. Go on Xavier Woods' Twitter and it's on there. It's one of the pictures on there. It's proper funny. Yeah, who do you think, George? Big E or Swagger? Swagger.
Jack Swagger.
I think Swagger. I think what they're going to do is Swagger's going to win and Cesaro is going to get jealous at the fact that he's got a title, and then that's going to break up the Real Americans, and it's going to be Swagger versus Cesaro at WrestleMania.
I reckon Cesaro could get a push.
I don't think he's going to win the title though at WrestleMania.
Not win the title. He's not going to win the Elimination Chamber, like, but I reckon he's going to get a bit of a push, and maybe that's why.
Do you think?
I'll get to that later.
No. Okay, alright. Okay, who are we thinking? Oh wait, a tweet's open on my page for some reason. Who do we think?
Batista versus the River Bear, as he's better known to his mates.
Oh, Mr. Hazelwood.
Or Hebrew.
What's happening, fella? What's going on? His Dream Chamber his Dream Chamber is the best chamber I have ever read in my entire life. I'm gonna throw it out there.
Was it 6 John Cena's?
No, it's 7 because one's the ref.
Oh right, okay, yeah, I forgot about that.
And the Elimination Chamber is made of 2 miles of his t-shirts. No, his Dream Chamber would be Tatanka, Repo Man, Brooklyn Brawler, me think he's gone off, Barry Horowitz, Gilbert, and it says and Greg, but I'm thinking and Greg means Sparky Plug, basically. What a chamber that would be.
Gilbert.
Get that book now.
Get it done. Repo Man as well, man. And Tatanka, elevator up, elevator down. That's what he used to happen when he did his Samoan drop style finisher. What a chamber. That's just blew us all out the water.
Gilbert.
I think we should get Sachs to book that.
We should indeed. Repo Man. What a guy he is. No, I didn't. It doesn't matter. No matter. For the different show. Yeah, who do we think, Batista or Bert the River Bert?
Batista.
Does anyone ask, really? It's just like the most
Batista can't get fucking
bullshit match.
beat by Bert the River.
Also, if you're listening, Hazelwood, do me a favour and tweet SLTD Radio if you're tweeting.
And what's the betting, right? What is the betting?
Oh.
That Hey Bear goes after Batista's knee.
Hey Bert. Hey Bert.
What's the betting that he does that?
Probably.
Gives Batista a kick in the knee to put him on the floor for a bit, and then he loses anyway. Oh. That's what should happen in every one of his matches. He should lose, like. But he just seems to be able to kick people in the knee, and that's it.
Why does he kick people in the knee? Oh, right, with his whole, like,
yeah, but he kicks him in the knee, and because obviously Batista is just ripping him in half. That's what he goes for. He goes for the knee all the time. Go to the knee.
Maybe, and then they play on the fact that Batista's all injured and shit.
Yeah, he's hurt his leg.
Oh God, I can't do the Batista bomb. Batista bomb. He's won the match.
Oh my God, he's hurt his leg and he's done the Batista bomb.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
He's put him through the ring and through the floor. Like the River's dead.
I wish.
Let's have a party. Woo!
I wish that kind of happened. Hate Albert. It's just going to be such a shit match. It's going to be awful. Oh. George, what are your thoughts?
I think it's an abortion of a match.
Okay.
And I think, right, that El Torito should run down. Berta River should be on top, but then El Torito runs down.
Why El Torito?
Because he commanded them out of the Rumble.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
So he comes down, but Berta River thinks he's going to win. The ref's somehow distracted. I don't know, JBL gets up and throws his hat at him or something.
Just shouts, "Sports, Michael!"
I'm worried.
Just shouts, "Conspiracy! We're not conspiracy theorists here, damn it!"
I'm worried that for some reason your booking in the last 20 minutes has gone. Suddenly, you've gone from amazing booking to terrible booking. You're officially Vince Russo. What the fuck, man?
Always I'm not Mitzi.
That's true. That's who you are officially are. You've gone from like, oh my god, this is genius. What else have you got? Oh.
Although, hang on, like, see, to be fair, you couldn't book a worse match than Del Rio against Batista.
Yeah.
No, you couldn't.
Fucking hell.
Unless it was a triple threat with Del Rio, Batista, and the Big Show. I'll be honest with you.
I'll see you that, and I'll raise you Del Rio, Batista against Khali.
Yeah, fair play.
Oof.
Yeah.
Now there's a winner for you there.
Fair play.
Fuck me.
Okay, how about a tag team match? Batista and the Big Show versus Del Rio and Khali.
Oh.
In a tag match, yeah. That it wasn't meant to be a tag match, but Teddy Long just made it one.
No, that should be a tornado tag match, just so nobody misses out.
Yeah, tornado. So yeah, there's no tagging. Yeah, basically. I don't know why they're having. I don't understand why they're having this match. I don't get it.
I don't have a little rivalry for some reason.
I don't understand it because it's only going to last.
This better not be so Batista wins the belt and then
it's going to last some. Yeah, that's, you know what I was just about to say.
That's just a big fear. That.
Yeah, that he's going to end up going out of WrestleMania and being in whatever main event it is because Batista's got the title. He'll have a title show. That's what I was worried about, which would just be fucking awful. Jesus Christ. I would rather watch Batista and Khali in a Punjabi prison again.
Oh mate, I've got serious Del Rio phobia about that match now.
Del Rio
phobia. You used to like Del Rio.
I know, yeah.
First match you
yeah,
seen him in,
right.
It was all
Your first Raw back, your first show, I was Monday Night Raw. Oh, it's fucking boss. That Del Rio was a beast,
that Del Rio was alright, didn't he? And then
direct quote from you.
It turns out he's actually not, right? And you haven't watched wrestling for like 10 years. That's what you go to. You see someone do something and go, he's alright then. And then
wait, no he's not.
And when you actually take notice and watch, you think, fuck off with you. Not when it all turned round, when fucking what's his name left him.
When who left him?
When
Ricardo Rodriguez, Ricky Ricardo. When he left him. Also, there was a tweet an hour ago on SLTD Wrestling that said when we posted out saying like live and that Pro Wrestling Source at PWS_forum tweeted us saying Elimination Chamber is what I call me toilet. Just so you know. Just thought I'd share that with you guys.
I like that.
The Elimination Chamber.
There you go, it's called the Elimination Chamber.
Well, I'm sitting in my own Elimination Chamber here.
So I think we're all agreed on Batista there.
Okay, yeah. Batista, yeah. Why not? It's obvious, because why would he go into WrestleMania with not a win?
Losing against
with not a win. I don't understand that. The Wyatts versus the Shield. Who we got? Peeps.
Do you want to take the lead on this one, George?
Yeah, George, do you want to go? Like, because, I'm sure you're quite happy with
by this.
Happy with this match. Hopefully, you're going to watch this, not watch it live, but are you going to watch the match?
Nope.
Okay, fair play.
Even the Shield and the Wyatts can't persuade me to watch that shit again, so...
Really? Not even one match? Jesus Christ.
Nope.
Like, I'd pick match. If I weren't watching it, I'd still watch certain matches.
Nope.
Okay. You're lost.
It's not really. I don't miss it whatsoever. And I keep up with everything because of the site and stuff, so...
It's your job.
It's my job, but it's not my job. One of those.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I need the wage rise, fat boy.
One of those 0 hours contracts.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm wanting overtime and shit for this. Depends what way they want to go. If they are going to split the Shield up this soon, then the Wyatts have to win.
Yeah.
But I don't think they should split the Shield up.
They
haven't really done an awful lot though, have they? I mean, the Wyatts need people to feud with. They can't just have Bray Wyatt feuding with somebody and those two feuding with somebody else. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I kind of agree slightly. Like, I think it would be nice to split. I don't know. Like, I kind of think it's one of them that if you split the Shield up and you're thinking, oh yeah, split the Shield up because Roman Reigns doesn't need them no more. It's like, well, that's sound, but where's Reigns gonna go after WrestleMania? Everything kind of quiets down and stuff. So, and no one really takes any major risks with anybody straight after WrestleMania. So Reigns probably wouldn't go anywhere anyway. He'd just sit in the mid card for a bit with the rest of them. So I could possibly see, if they split up the Shield, I could possibly see, I did say this to Mr. Hazelwood, after Mr. Hazelwood, follow that guy, today because we were texting each other. I did say that if they split up, if the Wyatts win, they'll split up the Shield and have Ambrose, Rollins and Reigns in a triple threat match at WrestleMania for the US title. And then Reigns would win.
Oh, yeah, but could you be asked with Reigns being the US champ though?
Well, exactly, that's what I mean. And then what's he going to do? And then the only thing I can think is he'll defend his title all the fucking time. Because, like, Dean Ambrose is the longest reigning champion in WWE at the minute, but he's had the least defences.
What if they throw you the curveball and Ambrose switches teams?
Ambrose goes to Wyatts.
Don't know why, but he was the one who tried to get Reigns out in the Rumble.
Mm. I think Dean Ambrose just wants to...
That's basically all he done.
I think Dean Ambrose is just like... The way they're doing it is he's jealous of Reigns.
Yeah, exactly. He seems like a shit. Like, that's his character. He's a bit of a little shit.
Yeah, he is. I like him.
Yeah, so do I.
He plays by his own rules.
Yeah. Like, he doesn't need the Shield. I don't think any of them need the Shield, but I think to have three separate people, a lot of... And then, like, they wouldn't be on main event cards. Like, they wouldn't be on pay-per-views, every one of them, every week. Because they just isn't the space to have three more people in thingy. Do you know what I mean?
No, and to be fair,
makes no sense.
I do like the Shield. And I'll be dead honest with you. Like, I loved the Wyatts when he first came into it, but they're starting to grind my gears a little bit now.
I proper love Bray. Like, I could just listen to Bray Wyatt cut promos all day.
There's promos that he cuts are good and that, but when it comes down to it, it's like the matches aren't really...
Yeah, he's not that good in the ring, like. But
he's not that good in the ring because he's got his vocal ability and he can sell a line and that. He's alright, but like...
He's a lot better than Harper and Rowan in the ring.
Harper and Rowan, I just...
Yeah, they're terrible, aren't they? Not terrible, but they're not great.
No, but they don't do nothing.
No.
They don't, they just...
Do you know what though, right?
One's got a goat face and the other one hasn't got anything.
I think if Bray Wyatt, his character, hadn't got over so much in NXT, Harper and Rowan would still be in NXT. If it was like, I think Bray Wyatt has totally brought them up. It was like, we need to get these guys up because it's so the idea of the gimmick was so over that they were like, let's bring it to the main roster, and they just forgot the fact that Harper and Rowan aren't really that good in the ring.
No.
And I think that's
they fucked it up.
Yeah, I think it's like, it's a shame because these people who are in NXT who should be called up, and they haven't. The Ascension totally should be called up. The Ascension should be with Bray Wyatt. That would be well better.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Instead we've got this big baldy ginger fuck. And
who shaves their head and grows a giant ginger beard? Who does that? Seriously?
And that other boy with the dark hair and the sweaty t-shirts, what's that all about?
No. He looks like he's been dragged out of the swamp.
No, who looks unshaven and wears old t-shirts that are pure fading?
Turns out.
I'm looking at...
He's actually the bald one who grows a ginger beard.
I am totally I don't know which is which. Is Luke Harper the one with hair?
Harper's
yes.
And then Eric Rowan.
The bald one.
Eric Rowan.
Don't know, get confused with them.
Eric Rowan is the one who looks a bit like a Highlander.
A little bit.
That's what it is.
Yeah. What?
Fucking wondered where I'd seen that cunt before.
He's not a Highlander, is he?
No, but he looks like one.
He does look like one. I was going to say he's not an actual Highlander like from years ago.
Have you ever seen the film The Wicker Man?
The original one or the one with Nicolas Cage?
The original one.
Yeah.
Like, Eric Rowan looks like somebody that would just live on an island and start burning stuff.
Totally. Love it. Yeah, like, I totally agree with that. Like, he just looks like he's one of the people out of that weird town. And like, you know what I mean? Proper Hills Have Eyes shit.
Proper back
yeah.
Yeah. What's Brad saying?
He's saying, great show fellas, but he's off now. He's got marathon training tomorrow. Catch you kids later.
Marathon training?
Marathon training. Maybe George is doing a marathon as well, because he's on 10 miles today, 10 kilometres, 10 fucking minutes or something.
George,
10 minutes.
the difference is, I didn't mean to run that far. I just ran 5k and thought
10 paces to the cupboard.
Fucking 5k away.
Is that what you did? It wasn't 10 kilometres, was it? You just ran 10 stairs downstairs to the kitchen, got a pack of biscuits and ran 10 stairs.
He's gone to go to the ale outside, and he's ran the ale house. And what's happened is...
the only ale house that was open before 9 o'clock in the morning was 5k away, so...
Yeah, so we ran there, had a Swifty and thought, shit, me wallet.
Ran all the way back.
Ran back and then thought, fucking stay here. I've got cans in the fridge.
Always cans in the fridge, always. Who have we got, Wyatt or Shield?
I don't know with that. I'm going to say the Wyatts.
It wheeled.
The wheel. The Shiats.
I think the Shiats.
No, I'll go the Wyatts, because they're just, with the Shield, they're just sort of showing cracks. They're not really doing anything but they're showing, like I said, with the Rumble.
Yeah.
And then do, like, I don't know. It's just every time I see Seth Rollins' name, it just reminds me of the other week when he jumped over the stand, and the ball just went from me to him.
That was boss.
Fucking hilarious.
That was boss. And he was proper
good. Like, oh, God damn it!
Proper slapping the floor. George, you've got to watch like Raw from 2 weeks ago, right at the start. Literally, like as soon as it starts, the Shield's music comes on, and as he does that like crazy jump thing over the barrier. Well, he like touched the barrier and like the padding fell off, but he had hold of the padding, so he just landed on his ass and spun. It was proper boss, and then he was proper go to the bar.
He punches the floor and then goes
Yeah, it was quite funny. But I like him. My missus doesn't like him. Every time she sees him, she's like, yeah, I don't like that half and half guy. That's all she knows him as.
Half and half.
Because of his hair.
Because of his hair, black and yellow.
Don't like that half and half guy. He's annoying. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Wyatts anyway.
I am going to go with the Wyatts, I think. Because, and do you know on this week's SmackDown as well? I don't know if it wasn't. Yeah, it was. Was it last week's SmackDown or Raw? I think it was SmackDown. They had the two of them in the ring, and like the Shield had a match, and then were going out of the ring and like exiting through the crowd, and then the Wyatts came out, and they had this whole thing of they were still in the crowd, and the Wyatts like stood up and like, you know, he sits on his rocking chair and that. Yeah. He stood up, and as he stood up, Roman Reigns climbed over the barrier, and then the other two climbed over with him, and then like Bray Wyatt like stepped forward type of thing to like towards the ring, and then Reigns did the same. So Reigns was like bringing the Shield to them, and then like it was mad. Like Bray Wyatt got on the side of the apron, and the like Shield was standing there like shit. And Reigns just looked down and was like, fucking I'm getting up, and then got on the thingy, and then the pair of them were like standing each side of the ropes. They didn't say anything or do anything. This little promo was boss, and Reigns like got in the ring, and the other two were like, yeah, let's get in the ring, yeah. And then the Wyatts went to do it, and I'm like, nah, fucked off, and like backed off, and Reigns just looked proper power. Just looked like he was just like, yeah, I own this shit. This is mine. And the crowd were going fucking nuts for Reigns. They don't even chant the Shield anymore. He's a big chant for Reigns, like.
Well, they don't like the Shield either with like Reigns.
No, but Reigns is thing. It was like when he on to SmackDown before, when he said that he wanted the match with the Wyatts, and Triple H came out and said it's not good for business. There's no point of having it. Like, we're not doing it, kind of thing. Yeah, and Reigns just took the mic and was like, we weren't requesting, and everyone was like, like that, and everyone started chanting Reigns, and then Dean Ambrose was like, why are you like flipping out, like, why are you chanting Reigns, or stuff like that. So
that's just him being that little shit again, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is a little shit. I like him. He reminds me of Tim Roth. Don't know why. Just does.
I like him. Right. George, do you reckon? Did George say you reckon?
Yeah, he said the Wyatts. Elimination Chamber. Who have you got? Well, kind of running out of time actually. Who have you got? George.
I don't have Cesaro.
Don't have Cesaro.
This is kind of what I wanted to address.
Okay.
Everybody's going mental about this match that he had on Raw with John Cena.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen it, but yeah.
Apparently it was really good, and that's fine. But one good match against John Cena doesn't mean anything. Like, Damien Sandow had a good match with John Cena, and where's he now?
True.
So, cunts just need to calm down.
He is scraping. the battle and stuff. And
he is. I like Cesaro. I think Cesaro deserves it.
Cesaro got proper over with the crowd because of the swing and that. And he is powerful.
Well, he does deserve it, but so does Daniel Bryan, so does Dolph Ziggler. There's countless other people on the roster that deserve it. That doesn't mean they'll get it. So people just need to calm down and see what happens instead of going, oh, he's going to be the next main event guy. No,
they need to just...
Not going into WrestleMania,
they need to concentrate on fucking Daniel Bryan, to be honest, you can't just go like, have the main event guy be like, what the main event guy be Daniel Bryan, but have like...
Yeah, but they can't have Daniel Bryan passed over again.
You can't just glaze him again and just go to someone completely different.
So, who've you got, George? Who you rolling with?
Randy Orton.
Yeah. Okay, I would say Orton. Who are you saying?
Well, hang on, what's happening at WrestleMania for now? What's the with the championship
If
match?
Orton keeps it, it's Orton Batista.
Orton's not keeping it then. It's got to be someone else is going to be in that match, I think.
Well, it could be Orton, Batista, Cena.
Triple H's mates will be in the main event, so it's Randy Orton against Batista.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Randy Orton hasn't won a match against any of them. He ran the gauntlet against them all.
Sheamus has been a heel though.
Yeah, that's Daniel Bryan's match, by the way.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan's fighting Sheamus. Apparently, Daniel Bryan might be doing Punk's thingy, so Bryan might be fighting Triple H.
Yeah, but that was Bryan's match in the first place. Then the WWE changed their mind and put Punk in there.
Oh well, then they may have changed it back.
Because they're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's probably going to be Orton, isn't it?
I would say Orton. It's for them have him lose every one of the matches leading up to it and then lose again.
Well, maybe they're trying to fuck him off his face. Because it hasn't really worked, has it?
Well then, the way to do it... But if you look at it, the way it looks now, there isn't any... Apart from Cesaro, there isn't another heel in the match. They won't have a face versus a face at WrestleMania for the title. So they've got to have Orton or Cesaro.
Well, is Batista a face though? Like...
Well, he's trying. People just don't like him.
That's because he doesn't dress properly. Like, who in their right mind? I saw that he came out in some fucking tracksuit top and skinny jeans. What's that all about? He's 40 odd years old.
Nobody came out in a denim onesie the other week as well, by the way.
Fucking hell, man, honestly.
Denim onesie?
It might have been my denim onesie from 92 or something.
92, you mean 2006? What are you chatting about? Jesus.
Just coming out wearing dungarees next. You know what I mean?
I don't mind him, to be honest. I just think it's like...
He hasn't done nothing.
He's done it, yeah.
How long has he been there for?
He doesn't deserve it. Like when... It's exactly the same argument they had about The Rock. Just doesn't deserve it. You know what I mean? He's far more deserving people to be in the main event at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
To be fair, at least Batista won a match before he got the title shot.
That is true. He didn't just go, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm fighting you. There you go.
Yeah. I listened to... Have you heard the Jim Ross podcast?
No, I've listened to half of the John Cena Austin one though. Quite insightful.
You saw the Austin one that I wanted to listen to, but can't remember the fuck.
I've got loads. I think
Daniel Bryan.
I've got about 25 of them that I want to listen to be honest with you, of like Art of Wrestling's and the WWE. I've got one now on well, I don't know if it's WWE, but it's like 30 years of WrestleMania. It's called. Is it the WWE in the first and second episode of Edge and Shawn Michaels? So I've got them, but I haven't listened to them yet.
But yeah, Jim Ross has got his own podcast now, and he had Steve Austin on it.
Yeah, he had Austin on the first one, didn't he?
So what JR said is something that I really picked up on. Is like there's a lot of pressure on guys when they're closing the show at WrestleMania, so they have to do something out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
And Batista against Randy Orton or Batista against John Cena isn't it.
Yeah, basically.
It's just not. Like,
well, you know what? You know what's going to happen if it's Cena versus Orton? If Cena's in the match, there's just going to be loads of kickouts from finishes. That's all.
Why are you hating on Cena? Because you've seen it happen in 2002.
Oh, he's an absolute cunt.
No, because I've seen it happen in 2002, and it's what I've seen happen.
It's 2006, I think.
Alright, well, 2006, whatever. And it's what I've seen happen for like the past, like, I don't know, year. I've been watching it.
You know what?
It's been happening for the last 12 years, to be honest. Now, see the tingling feeling that you get inside, Greg, when you hear John Cena's music and you watch his matches?
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of old WrestleManias, and I get that same feeling when I see Randy Savage.
Okay.
I was proper in bits when I watched him win the title the other day. Like, I was in bits.
I just like the guy. I respect him and shit. and I think he's quite clever.
I like John Cena. To be fair, I don't hate on John Cena.
He's one of them people who like he's a dude. I think he's just like.
If by dude you mean bellend, then yes.
Okay, cool. Alright. I would say listen to the Austin podcast with him. He's not that bad. Like stuff he says, you're like, okay, that's cool. Like he says one thing right, which kind of makes sense to me. When he was saying about when he got asked about what do you think with the whole "Let's go Cena sucks" chance, and he's like, I can't take myself out of the situation, and the guys I'm working with, I'll be like, well, if people are chanting "Let's go Cena sucks," then they're not even seeing you. So what's going wrong? Like, why are they all, the whole crowd, whether they love me or hate me, are chanting for me, and these two people in the ring, these not "Let's go Cena, let's go Punk," or "Let's go Cena, let's go Orton," or "Let's go Cena, let's go Brian," or whoever it may be. It's just "Let's go Cena sucks." So what are you doing wrong? You know what I mean? It's like, you've got a point, to be fair.
Yeah, but that's like now. That's not what it's about.
No, it's not. It's like lesser now, but still, you know what I mean. I'm just saying, it's like
even in like the 2006 one, they were chanting it then.
Yeah, I know that. Know what I mean?
That's how long it's been going.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's like why are the crowd all about that?
I see what you're saying.
Why are the crowd all over John Cena? Whether you love him or hate him, that's what he's there to do. It doesn't make no difference if you're cheering him or you're booing him, as long as they're making noise.
Yeah, I suppose. Like,
do you know what I mean? So,
Gregory, I'll leave you with this thought about John Cena.
Go on.
Right, the best tweet I've ever seen in my life. Somebody tweeted, "Roddy Piper got over cancer. Cancer got John Cena over," and there you go.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
You can't deny that either.
That's okay. I'll give you that. Okay.
Sick kids and cancer get John Cena over, not who John Cena is, because he's a monumental cunt.
Okay, that's cool. I get that. But at the same time, I wouldn't be.
No.
Okay, we'll leave it at that then. All right, that's fine.
There's no retort you can give me that will satisfy me.
Well, we'll go directly into. It's a shameful play. Lost your head. A careless man. The point of dead. Your way to sing like some kind of cry. Sorry again, because George has annoyed me.
See, when we do get to do this special then, and I swear to God, me and you're going to come to actual
we'll never talk again. Give me some plugs. Give me some shameless plugs. What have you got, lad? What's going on? The happy haps.
What's the haps? The Elimination Chambers on Sunday.
Nice.
I don't know why I find that funny. I'm still just laughing at that tweet about John Cena. Yeah, Elimination Chamber predictions go up on Saturday at 12 o'clock. So you will have roughly 36 hours to get your predictions in. Giving away 10 bonus points this time for anyone who gets the winner of the chamber correct. So
okay, that's an easy 10 points, but okay.
It is an easy 10 points. But there is plans in the works for WrestleMania, but we'll get to that next.
Okay. Not at 15 wins it is.
No, Cesaro does a big swing and just swings someone into a pod.
And knocks everybody out like bowling pins.
Yeah.
You'll get 3 points every time John Cena kicks out at 2. No.
You should have that as like a bonus guess in all the Cena's matches on the
How many times
he kicks out of the finisher.
Yeah, there'd be someone with like pure points, just like pure climbing the lead. Where I am, what's new?
I'm on Twitter and Facebook. Just search for George SLTD, and I'll be there.
Smashing. Anything else?
No, I think I've summed up my feelings quite succinctly.
Okay. Adam, any plugs that you want to throw out?
Just visit the site. I haven't got no more plugs that I want to throw out, no.
Okay, that's cool.
Even all of them.
I'm not just having wires, nothing to go in the socket.
Nah, just visit the site, listen to the show, listen to all of our shows.
Do we?
The old ones, the new, the ugly. I don't know.
Okay, they're all a bit ugly. Sam, what's your Twitter?
I'm on Twitter, the Little Pip, you know.
Okay, that sounds...
Lil Pip, you know, I should say.
Okay, that sounds like a little bit of a mouthful. Have you got an easy way to remember this?
These little songs. That little bird told me once.
Okay.
A bit of a tune.
Okay, how's the song go?
Oh, it's a little bit like this. It's at LILPIPDJANO.
Oh, this is the only reason I do this every 2 weeks, I'll be honest with you.
I'm gonna go to voice training.
Get it all operatic and shit.
Yeah. I might even see that with Evans off the go.
Tweet him, see if he'll do a little sound clip. You know what I mean? As always, I just say go and follow us and like us everywhere. We're on, go to the site, sltdwrestling.co.uk. That's us. Go on the blogs, read the blogs, comment, share, all that stuff. If you like it, say I like it. If you don't, say I don't. Tell us why. I'm sure somebody will get back to you and tell you why they don't agree with what you're saying. That's what it's all about. Like us on Facebook, SLTD Wrestling. Follow us on Twitter, SLTD Wrestling, @SLTD Wrestling. If you follow us on one and not the other because you think it's the same shit, it's not. It's totally different. If you go follow us on Facebook, you'll get one thing. If you follow us on Twitter, you'll get another. And then it's all different content. We're on Instagram, SLTD_wrestling. We do a lot of today in wrestling history. They're just random shit of an event happened 20 years ago, or it's someone's birthday or something like that. It's kind of interesting, some of the things that you think, I didn't know it was that many years ago, or whatever it may be. We do quite a lot with these, a lot pretty much. They don't go up every day, but most days they do go up. Where else are we? We're on iTunes. Search SLTD Wrestling. You can like us. You can rate us or subscribe. Obviously subscribe, and then you'll know when we're doing a show. It's every Thursday, or every other Thursday, I should say. If you're gonna rate us, if you're gonna put 1 star, just hit the 5 star. If you're gonna put 1, put 5. If you're gonna write a little thing about us, write whatever you want. It's nice. Follow us on Spreaker. Spreaker.com/user/SLTD Wrestling. You can follow us on there. And if you've listened, or you're listening now and you're listening on Spreaker, do me a favour. There's a little heart underneath the player. Just hit the little heart for me, because it means you like us. And that's about it. That's where we are, I think. There isn't anything I've missed out, is there? Have I missed out anything?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm on Facebook and Twitter.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Greg_SLTD and Greg SLTD on Facebook. And obviously follow our radio Twitter to get all the updates and what's happening if you're not listening to the show live and whatever, and you can see what we're talking about and what people are saying at SLTD Radio. And that is us. I'm going to close the show with the tune I opened with, The Crazy Ones, by Stellar Revival. That's last year's Elimination Chamber match.
Because this year's one is a pile of poo.
Yeah, this one by Nero this year's is bullshit. I think that's everything. That leaves you with a thought, actually, because it came to me and I haven't actually mentioned it yet. Imagine if Sheamus, right, you won't know what I'm talking about, but Sheamus and Paige, WWE Paige, had a baby. How white would that child be?
Would it be like an albino?
It'll be like see-through, I think. But yeah, just something to ponder, because they are the whitest people I have ever seen. Anyway, just something to think about.
By the way, and that's also not racist.
No, it's not. Yeah. You can't be. I'm white. I can't be racist again. What do you mean?
Well,
you can.
Just in case anybody gets offended by it, it's not racist.
Well, I don't think they were. Why would?
We're just covering all bases. That's all.
Just I want no lawsuits.
Okay. Well, this is the Crazy Ones. We'll catch you in 2 weeks.